So I said everything about you. Can't stop myself. Something's just begun. Tell me what I would think about you. Don't go away. I will wait for you.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X. Today, well, it's more side quests. There are an absolute buttload of post-game side quests, and I want to try and knock through the majority of them today. But before I get started, how's everyone doing today? Also, I saw this armor, and it made me think of Doom Guy, so Cross is cosplaying as Doom Gal for the day. Alright, first things first. How are the prospectors doing? They are winning. Nice. I should probably go back to the reclaimers, but I've fully transitioned. Those reward tickets are just too irresistible. Right, so the main goal of today, apart from just doing those quests, is raising Mia's Affinity. As she's a new party member, you know, she had basically nothing, and I need to get her to 4 hearts to do anything, so it's gonna be quite the challenge. I might need to do some grinding between streams. Alright, first things first. Is there anything interesting on the board? Yeah, there's a couple of missions here. Take those. Anything I can just quickly... Yep. Oh, no. Don't want to deal with that one. Can do that one. Can do that one. There are enough quests to do today that I'm not really going to bother. I'm not really going to bother with basic missions if they're not already done. There's enough to be getting on with. Philosopher's Uniform. I wonder what that looks like. Prime blade wear, I'm not too bothered about. Tank tops, I'm not too bothered about. Wow, I really took a lot of these, didn't I? Right, let's see what this uniform looks like. Just ignore the tank tops. Because I don't think I've seen the Philosopher's one. I've seen Forerunners, I've seen the Warhorse one, I've seen whatever the yellow one is. Distinguished one, that's it. Wait, no, that's the pink one. Oh, it's just another yellow one. I've already got a yellow one. So the veteran one's yellow. That's disappointing. I was kind of hoping that there'd be an extra colour, but I guess not. Right. First mission of the day is over by the water plant. Kirsty.
Okay.
Guess what, Cross? I finally finished analyzing the data units. And honestly, I never dreamed my old team would cook up something this crazy. Their research was a secret to the former heads, and I expect they never told me because it had possible implications for my career. Still stings to have been left out of a project this juicy. It must have been a blast. Anyway, I'm planning to pick up where they left off so I can see this through to implementation. So I can ask Kirsty what she found in the data, or cheer Kirsty on in her endeavour. I'm going to inquire. Oh, would you listen to me? I'm sorry. I still haven't explained what this next generation Frontier Nav actually entails, have I? But you have to promise you won't laugh, okay? Because the scope of this project is aggressive. The aim is to link every planet in the universe to Frontier Nav, sharing information and resources freely among them all. Their schematic starts with the planets of our original solar system, and proposes linking to newly discovered planets from there, including Mirror. I have to say, I still can't picture a bunch of elite scientists coming up with something so fanciful. But I still think it's wonderful. A system like this could literally bring all of space together as one. So I can encourage Kirsty to keep dreaming big, or I can tell Kirsty the entire plan sounds absurd. I'm going to support her. I knew you'd feel that way. You've got a screw loose someplace, and I mean that in the most complimentary sense possible. And I'm going to make this project happen, no matter what it takes, and no matter how long. It may take 20 years, it may take 10 times that. But I'm planting that seed today, and I plan to spend my life tending it. So I'd like to ask your help in gathering the massive supply of Miranium and Arc Sand ore it would require. I want you to be my partner in this crazy plan. What do you say? Okay, so I have all the Arc Sand ore, and I need 20,000 units of Miranium. That should be pretty easy. In fact, I should have way more than that, as is. Thank you. That should be enough to cover an initial exploratory study. Let's link new worlds to Frontier Nav, Cross. I know we can do it. Talk about dreaming big. An interstellar Frontier Nav would change everything. But even the preliminary research on a project this big will require a huge amount of Miranium. You're the only one I can rely on, so please let me know once you have the materials. There you go. Thanks. This should be enough Miranium to get us up and running. Now, the only other thing I need to get my exploratory study started is the 50 pieces of Arc Sand ore. So if you have those on hand, I'll happily take them.
Thanks.
Perfect. Looks like you've gathered all the Arc Sand ore too. You never cease to amaze, but meanwhile, I'm stuck in my analysis here. So this is a strange question, but have you had any dealings with Tobias? So I can tell Kirsty that Tobias isn't so bad, or say that I can't stand Tobias. Yeah, I'm gonna scowl. He's a jerk. Believe me, I agree. He's a selfish jerk who only sees Frontier Nav as a tool to sate his own greed. But as I've been digging through these data units, I've realised that there's still one more out there. And no matter what I try when tracking it down, all roads seem to point to Tobias. If I had that 6th archive, it would fill in some big gaps in the team's design. If you've got a wrap-up with Tobias, maybe you could find some way to trade for it. He absolutely hates me, otherwise I'd go myself. Also, I doubt I could negotiate without punching him right in his smug face. Sorry to foist an unpleasant job on you, but I've got no one else to turn to. Okay, let's go see Tobias. What makes you think I won't punch him in the face, Kirsty? Okay, where is he?
Unbelievable. Sup?
How's it going, pal? Still raking in those credits? Huh? You need me for something? Well, I sure hope it's one of those get-rich-quick schemes. So I can directly ask Tobias for the data unit? Or field Tobias out to see if he actually has the data unit? I'm just going to request. The data units? Where the hell did you hear about those? Kirsty? Why, that hypocritical little... So the old girl finally got this far, eh? Well, I'm not saying I won't hand it over. Just not for free. It'll run you 100,000 credits. It's worth at least that. What do you say? Shouldn't be too hard for a tough gal like you to scrape together that kind of dough.
Sup?
Well, you got the money to buy my data unit yet, or what? When you think about what's on it, 100 grand is a damn bargain. There you go. Appreciate the business. Ah, this is sweet. Should be more than enough for me to get started as well. Get this back to Kirsty in one piece, yeah? Oh, and I went ahead and removed all that annoying encryption for you. It's nothing but raw data now. Okay, back to Kirsty. Looks like I'm starting off with an easy quest today.
Listen.
Well, how'd it go? Did Tobias have the 6th data unit? So the records were right, and what did he say? Knowing him, I'll bet he tried to extort you for everything you're worth. So I can admit that Tobias demanded a huge sum of money, or tell Kirsty that Tobias decrypted the archive. Yeah, you know what, I'll be positive and grim. He did help us after all. What? That's not... But how? I was on the team and it took me forever to crack their encryption. How could he manage such a thing? In any case, can I see it? We don't have any more time to waste on Tobias. I need to start researching this right away. Yes, it's just as I thought. This data unit is the final piece. It combines with the other 5 you gather to make one complete blueprint. There's still a long road ahead of us, but this is a big boost in the right direction. I'll get to work right away. Oh, and this is for you. A big boost in the right direction? Oh, please. Frontier Nav system design is way out of your wheelhouse, so spare me the amateurish optimism. You think designing an entire interstellar infrastructure is some walk in the park? Just flip a few switches and hope for the best? Ha! Tobias? What are you doing here? And how do you know about that? Nothing ever changes with you. You seem so together on the surface, but some part of your brain's always checked out. Ain't that right, Cross? So I can admit that Tobias is correct, or defend Kirsty in her judgment. Yeah, I'm going to disagree. I'm going to defend her. Then the Blades must have beaten some sense into her, because Kirsty was hopeless back on the whale. And every time she screwed up, which was a lot, me and the rest of the gang had to clean it up. If you don't believe me, there's a personnel registry on the data unit I gave you. Give a search for my name and see what happens, yeah? Is this a joke? Why would... Oh my god. Frontier Nav Network Development, 3rd branch. Why is your name on this? Because I was working on the project, mope. Don't you remember? We kept running into each other in the hallway. True, I had to have this handsome face swapped out after the crash. That landing did a number on my nose, but anyone can tell it's still me. I don't care what you used to look like. I can't believe that a selfish, greedy man like yourself was on that team in the first place. You need to quit judging and start thinking, sister. You think expensive research projects get paid for with sunshine and rainbows? And do you think Blade HQ or the provisional government would ever pony up the cash for a backcrap crazy project like this? Maybe not now, but once we have a solid proposal together, we can... Even proposals cost money, and right now you don't have enough to whip up a spreadsheet. So that's where I come in. I just transferred all the money I've banked into your personal account. Don't go blowing it on dresses or something, yeah? That's capital for the next generation of Frontier Nav. Oh, and I'll handle the network development, so why don't you stick to your specialty and whip up some new data probes? We good? Good. Then I'm out of here. Oh, and good work on collecting all those data units. I'd actually been planning on handling that once I finished gathering the money, but you saved me the trouble, you bastard. And now I promise that the last development team survivors will make their dream a reality. What the hell just happened? So I can congratulate Kirsty on her new partner? Or caution Kirsty that Tobias is probably using her for his own gain. I'll cheer. Partner? That walking avatar of avarice? Sorry, I think it's going to take some time for this to all sink in. Okay, there we go. That was a good quest to start us off with. Got a booster probe G2 out of that. Nice. Okay, I think for the next quest, I've got to go back over to the Industrial District. I believe Hugo has some more of those battle probes. In fact, I think he has 2 of them. Tell me, friend, do you not think Kirsty is a simply marvelous woman? A crack operations manager, yet with a true scholar's knowledge of Frontier Nav. She grasped both the nature and potential of my battle probes almost instantly. She even offered to personally recommend them to some industry connections. Isn't she wonderful? So I can tell Hugo that I also think Kirsty is the bee's knees? Or suspect that Kirsty has an ulterior motive? Nah, Kirsty's cool. I'll agree. I'm glad you agree. Keen judgment, that's what she's got. Keen judgment all around. I can see why she's so popular among the Pathfinders. Putting that aside, let's get back to business. You're eager for my next series of battle probes, no doubt. Next, I think I'll craft you ones that reduce your opponent's resistances to debuffs. I'm thinking of calling them easy debuff probes. I'm sure that 30,000 units of Moranium will be enough. You'll provide it, of course. You know what? That might actually be useful for my build. You and she are very much alike, you know. You have the eye to see what really matters. Bring me that Moranium, and I will bring all of my expertise to bear in crafting you an exceptional new series of battle probes. Yeah, I don't really use these battle probes much, but that one actually does sound kind of useful. That issue on the 3rd spec sheet is still in the way. Oh, hey there, sorry about that. You have that Moranium I was asking about? There you go, buddy. That's some top quality stuff. Now I just need to resolve one last design problem, and she's ready to go. If you don't mind waiting, I'll go see what advice Kirsty might have to offer. She's a Frontier Nav specialist and generally brilliant, so she may have the perfect solution. Got it, it's finally done. Here it is, the Easy Debuff Probe. Install one of these at a Frontier Nav probe site, and any enemies in that region will have their resistances to debuffs reduced. Here, the first one in this new series is yours. Now put it to use, keeping the city safe. Oh, and not sure if I mentioned it, but I got the chance to demo my battle probes to some of the arms industry higher-ups. All thanks to the good word Kirsty put in for me. I won't let this opportunity go to waste. Now that I've gotten in, I'm going to redouble my efforts and tackle bigger projects than ever. Okay, right. He should have another quest as well. I'm not quite sure where it is, though. I think, judging from the empty spots on the map, it's down this way. There he is. There he is. Oh, it's you. Sorry, am I being obvious? So I told you Kirsty pulled strings so I could present my work to some industry heads, right? And it went well. Or, I thought so anyway. But I've heard nothing since that day. Nothing. My research is at a total standstill. So I can tell Hugo not to give up, or make Hugo face the truth that no one cares. As much as I agree, I'm going to encourage him. No, you're right. I know my battle probes are going to spark a revolution. I just have to keep reminding myself of that truth. Thanks. I feel a little bit better. It seems I owe you for more than just a mountain of Moranium. I've been working on a new series of battle probes that helps fighters defend against attribute damage. It's the last of the designs I made aboard the White Whale. If this one doesn't convince my detractors, I'll admit defeat. Could I ask your help one last time? It's a big favor. I need 40,000 units of Moranium. You understand, right? I mean, you've used my battle probes more than anyone. These things make a difference. They could keep our people alive in the field. And in the right circumstances, they'll make more of a difference than any scale or weapon could. So I'll be waiting here for that Moranium. I'll produce a new type of battle probe that the arms industry brass can't ignore. I'm 110% ready to go. Have you secured the Moranium yet? There you go, buddy. I don't have much left, so hopefully no more quests need any. Alright, it's time to realize my finest design. The Attribute Resistance Probe. It's like nothing even I've made before. So let your hopes get sky high.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But now that you're here, would you listen to a quick story? So just as I finished working on this, I was contacted by a bigwig from one of the arms manufacturers. Turns out they want me to head up their new project. It's a pretty massive undertaking from the sound of it, which is probably why it took so long for them to get back to me. But they finally saw the value of my battle probes, all my work. This isn't a dream, is it? So I can grin and shake Hugo's hand, or I can mock Hugo for selling out to the man. I'll congratulate him. None of it could have happened without you. Thank you. I promise I'll never forget this. I figure this might be the last time I get to hand you one of my battle probes in person. Here, it's my gift to you. It's my greatest masterpiece, the Attribute Resistance Probe. Install one in a Frontier Nav probe site, and it'll boost all of your attribute resistances as long as you're fighting in that region. Use it to keep the city safe, and in the meantime, I'll dedicate the rest of my career to fortifying New LA as well. After all, this city is the final bastion of mankind here on Mira. Okay, I think that's his questline done. Okay, what's next on the list? Ooh, okay. I like the one that's next. The one that's next is funny. I'm looking for Behaba. There he is. Ah, you there, Miss Blade, yes? This may seem like a chance meeting, but I assure you it is... I was in the middle of reading that game. I assure you it is not, all right? Clearly, you are fated to hear me out, you see. This is a deeply serious matter to us, okay? So before you say anything, I'm going to start talking. The short version is that the world really is a dangerous place, isn't it? Yes, so dangerous. Especially recently, yes. It's gotten to the point where a person can't even step outside to do maintenance work, hasn't it? Or like right now, as we're out here talking. Have a look above us, maybe. We could be minding our business, working in an open spot like this, and then blam! Yes, blam! 14 people have already been killed, right? It's far past the point where we can ignore this. And it's not like we don't know who's responsible, yes? As I'm sure you guessed, it has to be the Ganglion. We were supposed to have chased the last of them out of the area, but there are still stragglers, it seems. There's only one reason I can think of for these senseless attacks. It's a mix of spite against the Manon they couldn't enslave and the humans they couldn't defeat. And I can't forgive that, can I? It makes me really, really, really mad. So mad. So mad. If you feel the same, I'd like you to help me, okay? You should go find those Ganglion survivors and beat them up, yes? Beat them up a lot, even. So I can ask Behaba about the scale of this Ganglion force, or question whether the Ganglion are truly responsible. I mean, it could be Alex or someone. Or, well, he's dead, but it could be one of his group. But I'm going to inquire. That's a reasonable question, isn't it? But it's also a hard one to answer. We can at least be sure that it isn't overly large, maybe. A big squad wouldn't bother sneaking around sniping people, right? They'd just march on the city. Their tactics are proof that they don't have that kind of manpower to spare, you see. Now that we've established that, I'd like you to start by tracking down their hideout, okay? Sadly, nobody thought to record the direction from which these shots have been fired and so on. Forensics should have been more thorough, no? Oh, is that all you need? Wah! Don't just jump into a conversation like that, all right? Also, wait, you're alive? Of course I am. True, I was hurt rather badly, but as you can see, I'm still here, no? I'm also mad enough to spit. Who just shoots a person out of the blue? A jerk, right? A jerk who you should go beat up a lot. So you remember the direction the attack came from? Well, I was shot in the right side of my back, yes. So then, the shooter would have been north of me. There was a fair bit of percussive force to the shot, but I wasn't burnt to a crisp or anything, was I? Which means the beam was extremely focused. A precision sniper round, perhaps. That suggests it was fired from a considerable distance, no? And based on the direction and distance, that would place the shooter somewhere in Primordia. Oof, I think I need to lay down. All this talking has made me a little dizzy. You go get rest, okay? We've got a good lead on the enemy now, so don't worry. Oh, and remember to eat lots of pizza for strength, yes? By the time you've had dinner and a nap, this whole mess will be over. After all, I've got an ace blade on the job, don't I? I do have an ace blade on the case, right? Please? Because I really need you to head north into Primordia and investigate. Alright, snipe hunt. Okay, looks like it's right by Site 108. Round this way, maybe? Okay, probably on the higher terrace. Yeah, up here, I think, maybe. No? Okay. Are they below me rather than above me? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's a way to go. Oh, they're up there. They're all the way up there. That makes sense. They'd need a high vantage point.
Hey, but I didn't want to fight.
Do not want to fight you. You get to live today. Back to the man on ship, then. Just put my fan at me a bit better. It's not really blasting me with air. Hey, I know you, yes? Oh, right, you're the blade I asked to go hunt down the mystery sniper, aren't you? Not to brag, but I remembered who you were, didn't I? So what's the news? Did you beat up whoever shot me, perhaps? Beat him up good? Well, about that. That's not the face of someone about to give good news, is it? I've got a nose for these things. Or eyes, I guess. Either way, I find it hard to believe you'd let them slip away, right? And if you did, then what are you doing here? You've got to go get after them. If she knew where they were headed, I'm sure she'd be doing exactly that, wouldn't she? When you're out of clues, you go back to where it all started, right? That's rule 1 of investigations. Well, if we're back at square one, we need to start thinking about how else to track them down, don't we? So don't just stand there waiting for us, okay? Come up with some ideas already. Okay, so this is where this quest gets great. So I can suggest that we start by asking around, or propose a plan so crazy it might just work. This is the standard, more recommended option. I believe it's an info quest. This one costs money. I'm doing it. A crazy plan? You mean a long shot gamble, right? No sniping pun intended. Sounds interesting, perhaps. What do you have in mind for all this? I'm curious to hear more as well, if that's okay. Right. Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it? So we recreate the exact conditions under which the last attack to try to lure them out, yes? When you're out of clues, go back to where it all started, right? It's perfect. Sorry, would one of you explain what's going on? We leave you standing in a conspicuous spot on top of the ship, yes? Then we just wait for them to shoot at you again. What? Once they do, we trace the shot back to its source and boom, we have them. It's genius, maybe. Hold on. I have to get shot again? I could really die this time, no? Don't sell yourself short, Herodot. You're very sturdy by man on standards, right? I mean, look at you. You got shot and you're practically fine, no? Relax, okay? There's nothing to worry about. All you need is a little more self-confidence, yes? Heh, you really think that I'm tough? Gosh, well, I suppose I could take one for the team. Another one, I mean. Then it's settled. Operation Get Herodot Shot is go. Let's do this before you have a chance to reconsider. Get on that rooftop and make a big target of yourself. Maybe even jump around a bit. Right. So I have this sneaking suspicion that I'm being tricked. Or maybe just used, right? Used. If I survive this, I've got to work on saying no, yes? I mean, no. No introspecting, okay? Up. Rooftop. Go. Ah, fine. Give me a minute, all right? Hey, I am Pro. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yeah, there's 2 quests for the sniper, now that I think about it. I'm in position, yes? Good. Now stand by to get blasted, okay? Herodot, you okay, maybe? I mean, of course. I have crazy reflexes by Manon standards, remember? And I got a good look at it this time. The shot definitely came from the northwest. That means they've got to be hiding in Bedrock Hold, doesn't it? Amazing work. I knew you could do it, yes? We'll pin them down this time for sure. What are you waiting around for? They're near Bedrock Hold, right? Go. Hurry. Okay, over to Bedrock Hold. Oh, I love that dialogue choice. It's so stupid. Well, she agrees to it as well. Like, why? Well, actually, before I do anything more, while you're here, Iron Pro, I have something to show. So, take us over to the chat room real quick. I've been a busy boy all week building this. I have the Siren model. As you can see, it's really wobbly. It's not sturdy at all. It was really fiddly to put together. So many small bits, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Hopefully, it doesn't like fall apart or anything when I put it back on the table. Okay, it's still in one piece. It's still in one piece. Yeah, that thing is it looks really cool, but it was a bitch to put together. But it's not completely done. I still need to do the decals, and it has these like plasticky, filmy like wings and halo that you can put on it, and I couldn't figure out how they went on, so I've not done those either. So it's not completely done, but the actual model itself is. And I've not painted or panel lined it or anything. Because of how small all the individual bits are, I just decided I really couldn't be bothered. I'm not that good when it comes to lining stuff. I'm quite sloppy, my hand's quite shaky, so I didn't think it was worth ruining the kit. Right, last Gelder. Probably not the last one I'll see, but it's down.
That was a cinch.
Yeah, hopefully you're having a good day though, Iron Pro. 6 days. 6 days until Xenoblade 3 is out. You excited? Because I sure am. God, I'm getting through my water really quickly again. I used to be able to make a glass of water like last me one stream, like just one bottle for the whole stream. One glass for the whole stream. The bottle was yesterday. I drank a whole bottle yesterday. But these days, I just can't do it. I think it's all the talking in these side quests. Oh, welcome back, yes. And nice work, I guess. I hear you took care of our shooter. Yay. There's just one little problem, isn't there? A certain someone is demanding hazard pay. And by a certain someone, I mean the greedy grump standing behind me, don't I? Grr. Very, very grr. Seems she's less impressed with our whole why don't you get shot plan now that she's had time to think through it, you know? She said something about it being an atrocity or a crime against nature, something. Anyway, now she's asking for a lifetime supply of pizza money as ransom. And that's a lot, yes? A lot. As I recall, this was your plan in the first place, no? So you should be the one to take responsibility. But start saving up, because a Manon can easily put away 500,000 credits worth of pizza in a lifetime. So I can say that I'll go earn the pizza money, or propose an alternate plan. I'll agree. I'm glad you're so quick to understand, yes? I mean, you are just reaping what you've sown, so I suppose it's only natural, isn't it? But still, good for you. Isn't that kind of customer service that keeps a business going, right? Drop by once you've scrounged up 500,000 credits, won't you? Don't worry about writing a nice note or anything, okay? No need to get fancy. Just drop a pile of cash in her lap and Herodot will be so happy. Right, Herodot? Yeah, yes, that sounds lovely. Yeah. See, there you have it. Now, good luck earning those 500,000 credits, all right? All right, Herodot, you've earned this. Oh, welcome back. Glad to see you back here safe, yes? How's that pizza money coming? Wow, nice work. Very nice, yes? This will buy me a lifetime's worth of pizza, won't it? Although that much would probably kill me with change to spare. But what a way to go, yes? Yes, perfect. I suppose risking my life did help make this a safer place, didn't it? And now I'm living in a pizza paradise. All's well that ends well, I guess. I won't forget the role you played in all this, no? I'll say it again. Nice work. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go get 3 meals worth of pizza, plus 1 for snack time, and guests in case someone turns up, and 1 for emergencies, no? I'll just pick up a dozen, maybe. Ooh. Or I'll be really opulent and just get them delivered. Ah, I'm so glad I survived long enough to die and go to pizza heaven. Don't point out the logic, okay? Pizza, pizza, pizza! I do enjoy that quest. That's a fun one. Okay, who's next? Okay, I didn't look up where this quest... started. I think it's in the starboard side. Pizza Paradise? Oh, yes. Welcome, I don't know how I say that. Welcome, Doctor, to the chat. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good one. Right. There's a quest here. Is there? Okay, I know what quest that is. That's not the one I want to do right this moment. Ah, right, that quest. No, I think the quest I want is actually possibly in the administrative district. Okay. Is this the Xenoblade 3 hype stream? Well, that wasn't my plan, but it can be. No. I am very, very hyped for Xenoblade 3. I'm really looking forward to it. Right, let's just find out where this quest is. It was on the starboard side. I was in the right place. Yeah, as I was saying to Iron Pro just now, only 6 days left. The time has flown by. Actually, I've only just shown this off, but I'll quickly do it again. Look what I've been spending my week doing. Got a lovely siren model. It's very wobbly. I'm a bit... Every time I move it, I'm scared a bit's going to fall off it. Ah, I see where the quest is. I see where it is. There you are. Nemu Turton. No, this is just like legend. Soon disaster will claim us all. Is it true mighty giant fell to earth in Silverland? So I can say that I downed the Zoopharg there, or ask if he is talking about the Zoopharg. Yeah, I'll confirm. You were one to bring it down. Impressive, but this hails greater danger. On our planet, we had old legend. When giant falls to earth, world will die and find life anew. Prone speak these words for 10,000 sons. Pass them down through generations. Though few of Tree Clan or Cavern Clan remember, if legend is true, this world will die. So I can accept the legend as truth and start panicking, or claim that there's no factual basis for the legend. Yeah, I'm gonna doubt. You think ancient words are fake? Typical Earth alien. I hope you are right. I hope nothing comes to pass. But hope is not belief, so I have sent warrior Oche to look for signs of change. Nemu, massive flood of beast approaches. Is this the end you foretold? Ah! Disaster comes at hands of sacred beasts. I have gathered clan's warriors, but we are few. What can we do, Nemu? Legends say single youthful rise, stand as ray of hope in darkness. Perhaps you are that hope, Earth alien. We can only pray it is so. Now save our world from coming terror. Your bravery befits hero of legends. Now hurry to field of battle. Haha, you cook up amusing tale. Cavern Clan, why do you come here? Do not bare your fangs, Tree Clan. I have not come to fight. Many times has Cavern Clan said this. Many times has Cavern Clan lied. Now go before I lose my temper. I came to offer aid. I should have known better, stubborn tree fools. Enough. I will look after myself. You can feed beasts for all I care. We need no aid from Cavern Clan. Tree Clan protects our own. Go to plains outside East Gate. We meet coming beasts there. Okay, right. Warp to site 116 then. Actually, I should probably bring my Ares with me. It will get me there quicker as well. Right, Oche, where are you? There you are. Beasts will soon be on us soon. We intercept at your word. Are you ready? So I can tell Oche that I'm ready to go, or say that I need a little more time. I'm ready. Show us why Ganglion fears you, Earth alien. We will show Cavern Woman she is not needed. Wait, blatters? Oh my god, that is a lot of them. Holy hell. How many enemies? That was a really badly aimed Agni Gatling. Bloody hell. That was... Jesus, that was a lot of enemies. Oh, I should probably give Mia a scalp. Right, I guess I just wait. Probably shouldn't have just drank all that. Probably should have saved it. Well. It's fine. I can always go pour myself a new one. Are they going to respawn, or am I just forced to sit here? I think I'm just forced to sit here. Oh, there we go. Not quite so many this time. Yeah, they don't really plan for the Ares, do they? Alright, let's line these two suckers up. Oh wow, the time stopped at 0.1 second. Amazing. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. See if I can just get the whole group in that. Nice.
Nice work.
Just gotta wait again. Do 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 do. Hold on, I need some fitting music if I'm spinning around like that. Where's my
Deja vu. I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Going new, and the search is a mystery. Standing on my feet, it's so hard when I'm trying to be me.
And let's see how many that gets. Half the group, nice. I think the Agatroid cannon should finish off the rest of the group. There we go. 20 seconds left.
Let's move.
Also, wow, the Ares transformation is really smooth. Like, it just belly flops and boom, it's a car. Oh, more. Oh, right. Oh, hello. Okay, you guys are big boys. Hey, Army! Army, thank you for the raid. How are you doing?
Hello there.
General Kenobi. I'll just pop you a quick shout out. Yeah, how was the stream? How was Stray? It looked really cute from what I saw of it. Like, just a really cute game. Okay. Just gotta wait till the next wave spawns in. But yeah, welcome Raiders. Hopefully you're all doing okay. Welcome to Xenoblade X, the game I've been playing for the last 7 months now. Are these guys gonna spawn in or what? There we go. Right, if I could try and line these guys up, that'd be great. Yeah, it's really been that long. It's been a long old journey. That's what happens when you 100% a really big game like this. And you only play it at weekends. It just takes ages. But the end's in sight. I'm in the post game now. Okay, that was that. Oh, gotta get out my scale for this. Doesn't automatically do it like with the barracks. Which is kind of annoying. I wish there was some consistency there. Oh, nice. I'll have to catch the end of your VOD at some point. Your return? But what a battle! Did you ward off disaster? So I can report that I managed to stop the threat? Or ask Nemu where Oche is? I'm gonna query. He fell in battle, but dying as food for beasts is glorious end for prone. And you were victorious? Good. Now Oche can rest with no regrets. When Giant falls to earth, world will die and find life anew. I am clan's lawkeeper, yet even I do not know what new life is. The world has avoided destruction. This is good. Please take this in thanks. It's a shame Oche died. I think there is a better ending to this quest that you can get. Where they accept Slovity's help and they don't die. but it's decided from one of the earlier quests, and I must have just picked the wrong dialogue route. It was close battle. Many lives were lost. If we accepted Slovity's help, it might not be so. What would you have done, Earth Alien? Could you forget 10,000 sons of bad blood? Could you join with enemy? So I can say that I would have worked together, or say that I would have also refused them. I'm going to nod. A fair view. Maybe we should share it. Trouble will rise again someday. Future generations must learn from our mistakes. Okay, right. The next quest I want to do is up this way. There he is, Sunbarak. I would greatly appreciate your patience while I explain my play. I understand this is sudden, and any hesitance on your part is natural. Casual small talk to ease tension and build rapport has never been my strongest suit. New LA's provisional government is poised to accept a representative for the city's xenoform residents. Oversight for the election of this individual has been entrusted to the Orth. At present, we have asked the Manon and Nopon populations to put forward a candidate chosen by internal consensus. It is here that things went awry. The Manon took the political process most eagerly, and their candidate, a fellow named Adapin, presently leads the race. However, the policy platform Adapin has proposed is quite beyond our comprehension. All food reserves are to be converted to pizza. Payment for all contracts is to be made in pizza. It has also proposed a pizza tax to be levied upon all pizza-based transactions. My people aspire to broad-minded inclusiveness, but I'm afraid this platform simply does not reflect the desires of all New LA's non-human residents. Yet Adapin is adamant. He has taken his policies for fate's accomplice and has begun buying up pizza parlors all over the city. The Ova within me cries out that something must be done to avert this disaster. Which brings me to my point. It appears that dissuading Adapin at this time will be quite impossible. So we have decided to undermine his campaign. I understand how this action could seem to violate the sanctity of the democratic system. However, we also feel that allowing our first elected official to represent us so poorly is an equally unacceptable option. I wonder if I might not have your assistance in this. So I can offer to help sabotage Adapin's campaign, or ask Sunbarak if he has any other ideas that might not be so sketchy. I'm down for some political sabotage, let's agree. You will? Most excellent. I thank you for your understanding and assistance. I'm glad to have a human ally in this undertaking. I understand it may not be the most appetizing of jobs, but I hope you agree it is a necessary evil for maintaining inter-race relations in New LA. With that firmly in mind, it becomes a simpler task to weigh our sense of purpose against any feeling of guilt or remorse. We plan to depose Adapin using drugs. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Please do not mistake our intentions, so we aren't about to poison anyone. The drug in question is a traditional Orphean compound that dulls judgment and makes the subject adopt an extremely positive outlook. Put simply, it makes them agree to literally anything. And who would trust a politician willing to say yes to anyone and anything? Though I frankly question the sense of anyone who trusts a politician proposing something called a pizza tax, but I digress. As an example of our plan, we might propose that the pizza tax be banned forever, at which point he would voice immediate support. He would lose all of his erstwhile supporters, and his campaign would be dead in the water. That is the sort of scenario we envision. You can assist us by gathering the ingredients required to make this compound. The two ingredients we currently lack are 1 cybercasus mushroom and 5 sturdy drake bones. I would ask you to gather those ingredients and return here to me. I do not think it an overstatement to say that this mission has major ramifications for all Mira citizens. Let us bend the path ahead towards a better future for all. Okay. So we're just out here using drugs to commit political sabotage. Right, where do those drake bones come from? You know what? I have 1,587 tickets. I'm just gonna go buy these. I'm right at the end of the game now. I'm too lazy to go hunt. Pizza tax. Yeah, they shouldn't tax pizza. I would be very unhappy with that. Pizza is bloody expensive enough as is. Right, so sturdy drake bones. Plus, yeah, I've got nothing else to use these tickets on now, so I may as well just spend them. Right, let's go drug a man on. There are a lot of really good quests like this locked to the post-game. And... I've noticed Xenoblade games, just every single one, always seems to have a drug-related quest. It just always comes up.
About that.
Imagine a tax collector following you everywhere and eating 20% of your food. Oh, I'd hate that. Always a pleasure to see you. Have you made progress? There you go. Perfect. These are indeed the ingredients we need. We shall begin crafting that compound immediately. The process is short. I shall return in but a moment. Thank you for your patience. The drug is complete. Now all that remains is to have Adapin ingest it. Thankfully, it is tasteless and odorless by nature, so slipping it into his food seems the most sensible method. Though breaking into a man's home presents its own share of difficulties, not to mention the scandal if such an effort were discovered. I think it would be extremely helpful to have a grasp of the man's daily habits. We could observe him to see if a convenient opening exists, a habit of eating out, etc. If I could impose upon you the task of determining the best timing and method to introduce the drug to his food, I would be most grateful. Fail, and we all face a tyrannical age of pizza, the likes of which sentient life has never known. The future of civil society hangs in the balance. Please accept this noble mission. Okay. So what time is it now? It's morning. So he's going to be at West Melville Street. Okay, so this is quite a good timed objective. You don't have to do it at a certain time, but the time determines where he's going to be. If more of the timed quests were like this, where it just changed what you do instead of making you just do it at a certain time, I might have less of an issue with it. Anyway, let's drug old Adapin. This morning's breakfast pizza was amazing, wasn't it? Now I'm all fueled up for a day of saucy speeches. Who are you? A supporter here to cheer me on, maybe? So I can offer the drug to Adapin as a special new pizza topping, or explain to Adapin that I have concerns about his policies. You know what? He's probably gullible enough to just take it. Let's drug him. Oh, wow. That does look tasty, doesn't it? Well, go ahead and sprinkle it on, and don't be stingy. This new topping is going to be awesome, isn't it? I can't wait to try it. Om nom 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 nom. Huh, that new topping doesn't have any flavor, does it? It also smells like nothing. Which means my pizza tastes great just like always, right? Now I'm super full and supercharged to go about the people's business. Time to go to the big fountain on East Melville Street and start preparing my big speech. We have nothing to fear but a lack of pizza, yes? Heh, that's just a taste. Get it? Yes, taste, pizza. Anyway, see you later, friend. Or sooner if you're a supporter coming to listen. Okay, let's go watch this train wreck unfold. There he is. Fellow Manon, lend me your ears, okay? Humans are great most of the time. Some of them like to make fun of us, Manon, right? Well, never again if you elect me to represent you. I'll advance our agenda aggressively and effectively, you know? They'll never underestimate us again. But yes, there will be those who foolishly claim that pizza is not the answer to every problem, won't there? They will demand that we abandon our pizza platform in favor of laissez-faire economics. Whatever that is. But my response to them will be both firm and clear, won't it? Will we compromise our vision? Will we budge even one single inch from our goals, maybe? Yes, we will. They'll say we're making a mockery of politics, won't they? But are we? Yes, we sure are. They'll say Manon are wholly unqualified to lead. No, but are we? Absolutely, yes. They'll say a system of government built on pizza is ridiculous. Yes, but is it? Yes, it is. And it's that unwavering conviction that will force New LA's government to embrace our policies, isn't it? Can you hear me in the back? Is this thing on even? What's wrong? Why all the awkward looks? And that is his political career ended. What a scandal.
Hey.
I have awaited your return, O bringer of light to our dark future. Everything has gone perfectly thanks to your efforts. A fleet of reporters mobbed Adapin after his speech. You can imagine the results when he eagerly confirmed every suggestion they threw out. I feel sorry for the fellow, of course, but this is about the future of all. We Orth will remember his sacrifice always. Now that Adapin has dropped out, the Nopon representative has finally begun campaigning in earnest after much urging from us. He shall be giving his first speech here today. I hope you will attend and hear what he has to say. Ah, here we are. I believe he is set to begin. This is Kapopo, the Nopon candidate. Hello, one and all. Kapopo is representative of Nopon. If Kapopo elected to serve on provisional government, he do many fine things. First thing Kapopo do is establish Nopon tax. That mean all Nopon shopping in New LA pay negative 80% tax rate. This daring new policy sure to bring massive economic growth to Nopon. Government by Nopon, of Nopon, for Nopon. This promise of Kapopo. And by promise, Kapopo mean thing forced on everyone else. So vote for Kapopo. Yay! I do not even have the words. This is no better than the Manon platform. Perhaps it is my expectations that are unreasonable. Even if the specific rhetoric is a bit unbalanced, having someone within the government advocating for xenoform rights and issues is what really matters. It is the dialogue that emerges from this process which will guide the future of the city's governance. But what are your thoughts? Is the Nopon a viable candidate? So I can shrug and say that Kapopo will probably be fine. Or suggest that an Orphean should run instead. Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's propose that. Us? Rather than the Nopon? That is not... We have never considered such a thing. Our race represents an extremely small minority. I am afraid we simply cannot expect the same volume of votes as a Manon or Nopon candidate. This fact is what forced us to adopt more indirect measures. If I thought the support was there, it might be something to consider. However, it feels like a less than realistic hope. Though now that it is on the table, would you mind asking some of the city's residents how they feel about the prospect of an Orphean representative? I would very much appreciate it. If enough support is present across racial lines, we will accept the will of the people and announce our candidacy. Oh, it's an info one. Oh, lovely. Oh, my absolute favorite, and my document has bloody scrolled up to the top, so now I'm going to have to scroll to find where they are. Ugh. Ugh. Effort. Ugh. Hate effort. Okay. It should be down here where Slovity hangs out. Oh, if Kapopo becomes our representative, the Nopon might take over New LA. Don't you think we should put a rational xenoform in control? Maybe an Orphean. And the next one is the residential transport pilot. So that's by Deliverance Park. I don't see yellow bubbles anywhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing any yellow speech bubbles.
Listen.
Hello, does anyone have an opinion on the Orphean? Ah, there we go. If we pick a Nopon representative, he'll put the government up for sale to the highest bidder, right? So why not an Orphean? They have no interest in acquiring personal wealth. And then the next one is in the industrial district. Near Roscoe, apparently.
One, two, three, four.
So Roscoe's usually down here. There we go, that'll be it. The Xeno representative should be an Orphean, preferably one who's willing to listen to the opinions of all the other Xenoforms. Alright, let's go let Sunbarak know the good news. Okay, he's over this way, isn't he? I have eagerly awaited your return. What did the people have to say? Truly, they hold us in such high regard? I see. To back away now would be an insult to those who place their faith in us. And an insult to you as well, considering how much support you offered at every stage in the process. We will not let those efforts go to waste. We will match them with our own. Very well. We shall strive to do our best to fairly represent all of our fellow Xenoform citizens of New LA. Assuming an Orphean is elected, of course. And we will also dedicate ourselves completely to this campaign, beginning today. We seek only a brighter future for all races, humans included. I swear to you, the Orb shall spare no effort in achieving this vision. Okay, that was a good quest. I enjoyed that one. I love the political espionage. Right, I am gonna go quickly refill my drink. I shall be back in a few minutes. Right, I'm back. I just decided to bring the water with me so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Xenoblade Deep Space Nine, indeed. Right, what is the next quest? Ooh, okay. This one will excite you guys. It's time to go see Professor B once more. Where does this quest start from? Actually, I have a mission for this one, don't I? Yes, we do. Oh, he's by the hangar. Oh, I've got to be careful. There's something around here I don't want to set off. Hey, Cross, you've been to Silverland, haven't you? I don't suppose you've seen anybody who looked like the boss there, Professor B, that is. So I can tell Vevan that I have not seen Professor B, or ask Vevan why he calls Professor B boss. I'll answer. I see, with all the travelling around you do, I thought maybe. But I should probably back up, right? The Professor ran off to Silverland to gather materials for a new product we're rolling out through Factory 121. He headed out there in the Mirrormobile, so we should be able to return home literally as soon as he's done acquiring those materials, if you follow me. But I haven't heard a thing from him since he left. If he doesn't come back, Factory 121 will go under, and then I'll never receive all the money he owes me. I'll be left holding the bag on a small mountain of debts, which means I'll be totally ruined. I'll just disappear into the void like the Professor, mourned by no one. Haha. Ha. Vevan, it wouldn't be fair to be the only one to survive this nightmare now, would it? So come with me. Come to a place beyond debts and liabilities. Please try to calm down, okay, Graham? We don't know anything about the Professor for certain. But he's gone silent. Did he run away to the future? Who knows? Hell, who can ever know? But wherever he went, it's all over for us. What about you? Will you come with us as well? There's nothing in this life to miss. So I can tell Graham to sign me up. Or tell Graham that I have other things to do. I'm going to refuse. And so do you, Graham. Life is chock full of fun things to look forward to, am I right? Hey, Sir Cross, is there any way I can convince you to go look for the Professor out in Silverland? Factory 121's fate is on the line, you know, so we won't skimp on the reward. Do you mind? I'm less worried about the Professor at this point than I am about what Graham will do if he doesn't get back soon. Thank you. The Mirrormobile should be somewhere in Silverland's North Cinder Dunes, okay? Maybe you'll find some sign of Professor B nearby. Regardless of wherever or whenever he's run off to, I need you to drag him back here pronto, alright? There are tons of things I still need the Professor to teach me, you know? Graham and I both need him. So I can say that Professor B is important to me too, or warn Vevan that it is possible the Professor is dead. I'll agree. Let's not be a pessimist. For a nutty guy with the world's most suspicious backstory, the Professor is awfully popular, isn't he? Ugh. God, you can't beat ice cold water. Probably shouldn't drink all of it too quickly or I'm going to need to go for a pee. Okay. I believe Professor B should be over this way. Again, I probably should have brought the Ares. I don't know why I didn't.
What?
Oh, god damn
I
it.
didn't want to fight. Sorry. I can't seem to get fired up.
If you could leave me alone, Mr. Bijin.
Use a little help here, please.
Oh, god damn it. The quest objective's right there. Okay, well, if you wanted to die, sir, all you had to do was ask. Never mind. He killed me. Damn, that did a lot of damage. Right, this time, I'm going to take the Ares. Get rid of you.
Using your hair, Mia. Oh, so shiny and stuff. Man on oil shampoo. All the girls in the city are hooked.
Grab that while I'm here. Professor B's car. Come on, game. It's called the Mirrormobile. Well, did you find anybody or anybody that looks remotely like Professor B out there? What? The Mirrormobile was abandoned? Yeesh, doesn't Professor B know that Silverland is no place to go wandering off? Hey, there's a green panel inside the Mirrormobile. Could you push it for me? So I can happily press the button? Or tell Vevan that I will not press such an obviously suspicious button? I'll agree. See? The professor's location popped up, right? He might be caught up in trouble again. I'd appreciate if you could hurry to his position and bring him back ASAP, okay? Okay, where is he then? Oh no. He's in the cave by Site 401. Oh, I hate this cave. I absolutely hate this cave. Just so annoying. So many bloody sacrifices and stuff always just popping up and never leaving you alone. Although, if I'm on this side mostly, I might be able to avoid them. So I think they're all on the other side, yeah. You can do whatever you want. You're not getting anything out of me. Gad, was it? If you hate me that much, man up and kill me, you sorry little ash. So I can tell Professor B that I've come to help him? Or do my best Gad impersonation? I'll joke. Frankly, I pity you. You haven't a talented bone in your body, so instead you kidnap geniuses and sell them off. Does the patheticness of that haunt you when you lie in bed at night? No matter how many people you sell, you'll still be a whiny little ash. Hold on a second. You're not Gad. I know that voice from... Is that you, Cross? Yes, this is absolutely your frequency. Well, if you're done playing stupid pranks, hurry up and get me out of here. I can fill you in on the situation once we're out of here. But first, you've got to get the great keycard that disables this barrier. A Marnock around here should be carrying it. This is a very important task for you, kid. Now that I'm a CEO, I'm a very busy man. And I can't waste any more of my time here. I've got new products to flog to the masses. Okay, where's this Marnock? He's right past all the sacrifices, isn't he? Yeah. Although I've managed to avoid them all so far, so that's good. Okay, there's definitely a few of them in there. There we go. God damn it. Right, here's the Marnock at least. So we'll take him out. And then I'll worry about the sacrifice once we can. Has that got an appendage I can lock onto? Wait. Where'd the blatter come from? Oh well, it's dead, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's deal with that. Okay, I should be able to rescue the professor now. Why was there a bug in his prison with him? Well done, kid. If you hadn't come, I may well have been killed tomorrow. That Gad punk certainly has it out for me. Petty jealousy, no doubt. So I can ask why Professor B was being held here, or say that we should escape before being spotted. Yeah, I'll suggest. Swift and decisive action. I like it. You're ever the consummate professional. Just let me say this. Watch out for the mercenary Gad hired. He caught me off guard, but even so, it takes an experienced hand to knock me down in one blow. In any case, stay sharp, kid. I'll meet you back at the Mirror Mobile. Okay, I believe this keycard also unlocks the portal over here. Not the portal, the force fields. Force fields and portals are two very different things. Don't know how I mix those two up. Sometimes my brain just does that. Okay, that's gonna wake up, isn't it? Yeah. Called it. Can I, Can I lock onto it, please? Never mind. Never mind, it's nearly dead anyway.
Shadow Strike. This one's gonna start. Use on your hair, Mia. It's always so shiny and stuff. Man on
There
oil
we go.
shampoo. All the girls in the city are hooked.
They shouldn't bother me. And I can grab this. Is there anything good in there? I don't know because I've got a Moranian tick. And that just takes up all of the notifications. Right, I've learnt my lesson. Take the Ares this time.
Didn't have to be like this.
Damn them. Those two-bit punks cut my mirror. Words, Ben. Words. Those two-bit punks cut my Mirrormobile's power lines in an attempt to strand me here. Sorry, but it's going to take a little while to patch this up. Would you keep a lookout for... No need to bother repairing that, Professor. It can't help you now. You're off to a VIP engagement, and I've got your invite loaded right here in my clip. I'm not interested in any party you're throwing. I've got things to do. Go there yourself. You scientists are a sad lot. You can peer into the murkiest mysteries and see solutions, but you can't even recognize your own death barreling towards you. Or did you think that flimsy excuse for a blade stands a chance against my partner, Dolber the Wrecker? Oh, I think Cross is more than you lot can even begin to handle. I would think you'd know that better than most after having lost to her so many times. Then why not let her choose how this goes down? What is life, after all, but a series of decisions? Will it be A, kill the egghead, swear allegiance to me, and assume that my good nature will lead me to spare your life? Or B, join the good professor here as a co-star in Dolber the Wrecker's magical murder show. He's not nice, by the way, so it's likely to hurt a lot. Now then, which will it be? So I can choose option C, make Gad pay, or option D, show mercy, forgive Gad, and invite him to join me. I'm going to choose option C. Too stupid to reason with A, then on with the magical murder show. Alright, Dolber, use your overwhelming force to escort these idiots to the VIP party. We're going home alive, Cross. Whatever it takes, kid. And once we get back, I'm going to make a massive lineup of new products and get filthy rich off them. No mercy to anyone who gets in the way of my plan. Come on, Dolber. Do you really think that pitiful little skell is going to stand up to mine?
Hey, but I didn't want to fight.
Like, really? You think that little urban is going to do anything? Yeah, Professor B understands how these things work, Iron Pro. He's a smart man. Impressive as always, Cross. I don't think I've ever seen your equal, kid. Even among the elites of the distant future. Alright, repairs are done. I'm headed back to the city. I've got to get back to developing new products and extracting lucre from the population. Past, present, or future, time is money. Preparing to jump. Mirrormobile, engage. And I guess I've got to go see Bevan. Got to check he got home okay, of course. Professor B, Bevan, there you are. Professor B told me what happened, about how that Gad guy was keeping him prisoner. Thank you doesn't really begin to cover it, you know? If you hadn't gone after him, who can say if the professor would still be alive? Bevan, what have I said about calling me that? I'm founder, president, and CEO at Factory 121. Yes, boss. Sorry, boss. Yeesh. Lately, he's been so obsessed with running the business, you know? Well, they're making money part of it anyway. Remember how he used to go on about how science was the pure and noble pursuit of a better future? Talk about fickle, eh? So can Cyan agree that Professor B is hopeless? Or explain that such things are part of Professor B's charm? I'll disagree. I like Professor B. After all the trouble he's dragged you into, wow. Still, I suppose I'm just as crazy. I did sign up to work for him after all. In any case, here's your reward, alright? Thank you for saving our company. Get this, Bevan. Graham here has sworn fealty to me and joined our little Factory 121 family. What? No, I just told you to hurry up and pay me back as quickly as possible, yes. Which clearly means you want the company to grow and succeed and are eager to help that happen in whatever way you can. Oh, you're just adorable, Graham. Lucky you, Bevan. You finally get an underling of your own. Oof, Graham's kind of a pushover, isn't he? He'll probably be working here for life. So I can intervene on Graham's behalf. Or stand back and see what happens. I'm going to rescue him. Hey, that's right. There's no reason I should have to work here. Enough whining. Now get over here so we can start your employee orientation. What? Why? This isn't fair. Well, the professor's a solid engineer, right? At least you'll help make some excellent gear. Maybe you'll let us help you out the next time you're in need of equipment. Okay, so that is Professor B's storyline done. One of my favorite quest lines in the game.
What?
Okay, so the next quest I have planned is actually a pretty special one. It's the only Affinity mission to not be located within NLA. It starts and ends completely outside of the city. It's pretty unique in that regard. So it's over in the awesome castle. It's just up this way.
Hey, but
Oh,
I
God damn it.
wanna fight.
Oh, I'm gonna have to fight them, aren't I? Oh. He de-aggroed when I got closer to him. Okay. Weird. So, Lion-Hearted, Jiarg and Gwabweed's second Affinity mission. Let's do it.
It's a Wrothian soldier.
Who are you?
We're humans, from Earth. Our two races are allies now. I hope you'll consider us friends as well.
Nopon are also friends with kitty comrades.
What happened here?
Ganglion stragglers.
Why are nasty so nasty?
I am Nizine, a warrior of the Wrothian people. Would you hear my request?
Of course. We'll help however we can.
Please then, help His Highness. Help Prince Jiarg.
Prince Jiarg? Oh, angry kitty captain.
I expect you know we served the Ganglion for a time. During that period, they demanded we offer up one of our skells.
I'm not surprised. Wrothian scales are some of the fastest around.
Yes, and they continue to employ replicas of that skell as we speak. His Highness set out to destroy them and wash clean this blemish to our honor.
But you were overpowered.
We were ambushed. Our squad was scattered, and well, it is as you see.
But I don't expect all that stopped the prince.
No kidding. He'd probably charge in alone if it came to it.
Jiarg is the one who agreed to take a chance on the peace treaty. We won't let him fight alone.
You have my thanks.
This is where the skells are being stored. Please, you must hurry.
Are friends going to leave hurt Kitty Cat all alone?
So I can claim that saving a Jiarg is more important, or insist that Nazay needs immediate medical attention. Yeah, let's aid him.
Right. We need to help him first.
Your kindness is appreciated. But I have already called for aid. Go help His Highness, please.
All right. Leave him to us.
Thank you.
Let's get moving.
Okay. So I do believe this is actually taking place in the same arena as Lao's Chapter 11 fight. Yes, it is.
Elma, look!
Got Jiarg and Gabweed. They're surrounded.
Friends must help Kitty Cat people.
Come on, let's go.
All right, time to show him what my Skell can do.
Hey, but I didn't want to fight.
Your arrival is most welcome, humans. But how did you...
A Wrothian named Nizine sent us. He was hurt pretty bad, but he insisted we help you first.
It seems I have been blessed with exceedingly loyal vassals.
My prince.
Elma, was it? I would ask your aid again, if you would offer it. Assist us in destroying the Wrothian skells that remain under Ganglion control.
So I can aid Jiarg in destroying the Skells, or suggest capturing the Skells instead of destroying them. No, I'll agree.
You have my thanks. I can abide our machines being used by such filth no longer.
Makes sense to me. Let's go take him down.
We already destroyed 3. That should leave 10 more somewhere in the area.
So I can suggest each of us take out half of the remaining Skells, or challenge Jiarg to see who can destroy 6 Skells first. Yeah, let's wager.
I like this one.
You will not see us lose.
Very well. May the hunt begin. We will ensure you only have to bother with a few.
Right, okay. Let's see where these Skells actually are. Oh, before anything though, I just saw... Where is that? I just saw a treasure that I'd like. There it is. Come to old Benny boy. Oh wow, they're right by the other. They're right by the entrance to Coldros. I'm just gonna fast travel. There's no point. There's no point. No point flying all the way. Yeah, they're up here, aren't they? Okay, number 2. Number 3.
Nice work.
Number 4. A tyrant, apparently. Oh, he's nearly dead. Well, I may as well finish the job. Don't think I've killed him before. And then we'll just hit this one with a big old cannon.
That was a...
Yes, we've taken out 5 of the skells. How about you?
Impressive. We have also destroyed 5.
Looks like we have a tie. Nice work.
Wait, I'm picking up a new signal. Damn them. They have another replica.
So there's still 1 skell left?
Correct. I'll send you the coordinates now.
Oh, don't think we can track it on our own?
Don't mistake me. I seek only a fair contest. May the gods of war favor the champion.
Hey, Elma. That weed lady sure seems to have had a change of heart, huh?
Perhaps she's finally acknowledged us as friends.
Let's hope so.
Right, I'll just tick off the enhanced search zig off my list. It's another tyrant down. 1 step closer to killing them all. Not that I've decided if I'm going to do that yet or not. And then the final skill is over by Site 515. I think it's just up this way.
Oh, they've seen us. And that makes 6. In your face.
Beaten to the prey.
I must confess, this is unexpected. But the fact of your victory is plain.
If you hadn't shared its location, we wouldn't have stood a chance.
And yet we lost nonetheless.
No complaints, Queen. The original blame for this matter lies with us. We owe them thanks for their aid in resolving it.
Yes, my prince.
So I can tell Jiarg that's what friends are for. Or tell Jiarg they owe me one next time I'm in trouble. Next time they're in trouble. Yeah, I'll smile.
And it wasn't really so difficult. Even with machines as fine as yours, an unskilled pilot can only do so much. This was a breeze compared to fighting against actual Wrothian pilots.
You flatter us. Very well. Next time it will be we who come to your aid. We look forward to your time of crisis.
I just noticed Tatsu's face in that cutscene. Oh, he's a dopey little shit. I love him. Okay, now that that's done, I do believe a few Wrothian-related missions should be on the quest board now.
Hey,
Oh,
I
God damn
didn't
it.
wanna fight.
Right, I know I've killed you, so I'll just kill you again. Go away.
Whoa, that's all it
Enjoy your trip to hell.
I didn't get in the way. Who's growing by leaps and bounds? This girl.
Actually, have I killed that one before? You know what? I'm not sure. Let me tick it off just in case. Okay, that's another tyrant ticked off. Only like 150 more of them to go. There are a stupid amount of tyrants in this game. Right, search report request. Yes, that's the one I want. And then the rest of these, I'm not too bothered about. Okay. Oh, okay, it's just south of me. Right, before I do anything, I've done quite a bit today already, so I'm going to pop off a quick save. Sorry, I just had a message come through on my phone that I needed to check. Sherry.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey, hold up. Have you seen a Wrothian around here? He got carted in with serious injuries and was undergoing treatment, but then he just up and disappeared without a word. The guy was well enough to walk, but who even knows how a Wrothian's immune system will respond to everything floating around New LA? Can you help me look for him, please? So I can ask Sherry if she's referring to the Wrothian I'm thinking of, or ask for a description of the missing Wrothian. I'll query. You want a description? Well, he had a face that you don't see on many people here in town. Fuzzy with pointy ears. I guess that's kind of normal for a Wrothian, huh? Let's see, other distinguishing features. Oh, he kept muttering, Prince Jiarg, Prince Jiarg. Some kind of Wrothian get well spell or something, maybe? His name was, I know this one. 1 second. Oh, no, wait. Aha, it was Ni. Nizane, I'm sure of it. It hasn't been that long since he vanished, so he must still be somewhere here in the city. If you find him, drag his sorry ass back here, will you? And I mean that literally. Physically drag him if that's what it takes. I can fix any bumps or bruises you may give him along the way. He's got worse injuries than that to worry about, so if he won't sit still for treatment, I'll just make him. Okay, I'll prep things here so I'm ready to start treatment once he's back. Good luck. Okay, he's in the commercial district by the looks of it. There he is. Oh, hey! It's Meg! Wait, please, no! Ah! Please do not shout, dearest human female. I merely have a request of you. Someone help me! Help! I ask that you listen. If it's not a bother, listen to me. If you please, ma'am. Help! You there! This thing is threatening me! I beg your pardon, madam. I am doing no such thing. The hell you aren't. You just grabbed me by the lapels and said I had to listen to what you said. And what part of that is threatening exactly? What part isn't threatening? If all the contrary, you, madam, are unreasonable. Are you serious right now? Ugh. This is going absolutely nowhere. Ho there, good madam. Hold, please. Is that? It is. You're the blade who assisted me before, are you not? 10,000 of the most sincerest apologies to foist this on you so suddenly, but could I ask you to acquire for me a suitable sword? He wants a sword? Don't give him a sword. Are you freaking insane? I feel it will make dealing with all of this much simpler. Quickly now, a sword if you please, before this gets any more out of hand. Okay, he wants a chrome sword. I'm surprised I don't have one. Guess I've got to go shopping. Right, long sword. Where's the chrome sword gone? There it is. And then back over to Barista Court. Hopefully he doesn't try and kill this poor woman. I said that's enough. Please, all I ask is that you hear what I have to say. It is a matter of life and death for my entire people. It seems more like a matter of my death. You return. Have you found me a sword, perchance? Ah, this shall be my trusty blade, my partner with whom I shall share fate and cleave all in twain. Which brings me back to you, madam. No! Yes, this sword will indeed suffice for a kitchen knife. Now please hear out my request if it is convenient. This quick you serve in your establishment, will you please teach me the secret of its creation? No! Wait, what? Quick, madam. The most delectable of foodstuffs, with a flowery aroma and a spongy sweet taste. It was a celebration to behold, and an even further celebration in my mouth. A true delight for every sense. I would dearly like to craft this lump of pure culinary joy for myself. Now that I've acquired a knife, the core tool of any chef, I am ready to learn. Okay, shut the front door. I'm going to go ahead and assume by quick you mean cake, so put away the knife. No knives in cake, also a sword isn't a knife, I'm just saying. Well, not technically no, but many a fine meal was made on the battlefield using weapons for cooking implements, my most dearest and wisest of madams. Right, okay, think I've heard enough to get the picture. But first things first, put that sword, knife, whatever, the pointy thing, put it away. As you wish. Holy crap, finally. Now, what were we talking about? Oh, right, cake. Why this sudden interest in baking? To a Wrothian, meals are a way to refuel for battle, a means of taking in calories and nothing more. During times of war, all that matters is how quickly a meal can be prepared and consumed. It is nothing more than adding oil to a machine. Finding pleasure in dining is a foreign concept. And yet, this glorious quick, the moment that what should be a simple alimentation entered my mouth, I found my soul stirred and my morale at an all-time high. We are accustomed to drawing physical strength from the food we consume, but this replenishes mind and spirit as well. I was flabbergasted. This is a miracle ration, madam. This quick. Wow. Just wow. I have never in my life heard anyone wax poetic over one of my cakes. I guess you don't seem like a bad type of guy. Little passionate, maybe. If this quick can bolster my people's spirits, raise their morale and give them the will to live, then I must know its secrets. I will forever turn my sword into a kitchen knife and wield it not to cut down foes, but to lift up allies. Yeah, I'm still not buying that a sword is a knife. My blade was never able to split asunder more than 100 foes in a single battle. Yet if I can master quick, I could save 3 times that many allies. Please, teach me to make your quick. Yeah, look, if it's combat rations you want, I'm not sure cake is the best fit. What? But why? Well, it spoils pretty fast, so you really can't bake it in bulk and store it. Also, it's a hassle to make even when you aren't trying to put it together on a battlefield. But my mouth celebration. Sorry to burst your bubble, buddy. Is there nothing else? Something able to lift the spirits that can be crafted in the field? Well, I suppose, but listen. I do want to point out that I run a bakery and not a field outfitter. We're all aware of this, right? Anyway, the sort of thing you want is outside my field of expertise. I need a proper recipe to teach you. If you had such a recipe, that would be sufficient. You would train me in the creation of new foodstuffs. Very well, I shall find a recipe. It so happens that we are in the presence of a master of such searches, one who is freshly done finding my sword for me. I assume you heard everything. Then I beg you on 1,000 bended knees and for the sake of my people, help me find this recipe. Hey, yeah, so this guy seems a bit picky. Probably best to bring a few different recipes, just in case. I am ever in your debt, good madam. Know that you have my eternal gratitude. Hey, Ben, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How was work? Hopefully it's not been too busy. Oh god, it's an info quest. Oh. Okay. For the commercial one, I think it's near Yelv. Gotta go find Yelv's hidey hole. Well, that's about a tyrant, not food. Aha. What are you doing on the roof? Dude, what are you... Are you okay? Are you okay up there? Why are you on the roof? Apparently the Skirpo scares him. Okay. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully I can help you unwind a little bit. Okay, I don't see this info bubble. Oh, there we go. You want to cover for some hot pop? We'll just gather a bunch of local Mirren ingredients, cram them in a pot, and see what happens. It'll be magical. Then it's near the cathedral. That's a good way to let your frustrations out, Ben. It's a very good way. Okay, the info should be this. Oh, wait, no, this is east. I want to go west. Also, Ben, do you like my Doom Gal cosplay for Cross? It's probably in one of these houses, I imagine. I don't see any info. I don't see any info. There we go. That's not what I want. Hold on. Did that just say that the Mephite lives off the leavings of other indigents? So that tyrant eats shit. Lovely. Okay, I'm not seeing this info bubble anywhere.
Unbelievable.
You got my attention.
That's not it. Can I zoom in on it again? Sure. There you go. It's kind of hard to see the green properly in this lighting, but it looks pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Even though, you know, it's literally just one armor set, so it's not like I designed anything. Okay, where the heck is this info? I am not seeing it anywhere. Thank you indeed. Thank you indeed. Right. Does someone have any recipes? Come on.
Guess what?
Anyone? There we go. You're looking for new recipes? Then I'll teach you the curry recipe that's been handed down in my family for generations. Careful though, it's spicy. Like Ring of Fire spicy. And then the last one is over in the administrative district, apparently near Arena. Well, Arena's here.
Careful.
Okay, I don't see any yellow bubbles yet. I'm really hoping that this is the last info quest I have to do, because, ugh, they really suck balls.
Listen.
Listen up.
Yeah.
Am I right?
That's crazy.
Am I right?
Okay, I'm not seeing it. I think up here is probably too far north. Apparently it's near Arena, but I didn't see it.
Listen.
No, there's no one here. Is there anyone in here?
Yeah.
Ah, here we go.
Let me tell you.
Believe it or not, I was a chef back in San Francisco. I'll teach you the famous Peking duck recipe that my teacher entrusted to me. Okay, let's go see which of these recipes Nazane would like to cook. I enjoy cooking myself. It's a lot of fun. Ah, my good blades, I am ever in your debt. Have you gathered the recipes? Oh my. If I may, I see. Curry, Peking duck, and potluck hot pot. How are these the recipes you wound up with? It boggles the mind. I fear these names are all foreign to me, madam. Could I trouble you to explain the foods to me? What? Sure, I guess. I mean, I'm no expert, but yeah, I can give you the basics. So curry, you take meat and vegetables and spices and turn them into a rich stew, basically. You can serve it with rice or bread or whatever. Peking duck, well, Peking was a place and duck was a bird. The dish is one of those roasted whole. Oranges are involved, I think. And the last one, potluck hot pot. Oh boy, yeah. This one stretches the definition of recipe a bit. You throw anything you want into a pot, add whatever stock you have, and call it a day. That's it. Right then, which one do you think you should learn? So I could say that Nazane should go with a curry, say that Nazane should go with a Peking duck, or say that Nazane should go with a hot pot. As a fan of curries, I'm going to suggest the curries. A savoury stew of meat and vegetables. Yes, that does sound intriguing. My family used to make it when we went camping, so I can vouch for it being easy to make in the field. So all things considered, I think curry is our best option. Understood. I would dearly like to try my hand at it. Please, madam, train me in the ways of curry. I'd be happy to, but, well, we can use my kitchen and cooking utensils. But we're still short on ingredients. An easy matter to resolve. It so happens we are in the presence of a master of such searches, freshly done with finding my sword and the recipes. Saw that one coming. I trust you heard everything, yes? Then please, for the sake of my people, go forth and gather the ingredients to make curry. You're really getting the short end of this deal, huh? Well, thanks, I guess. I am ever in your debt once more. I suppose with cooking, it's one of those things that you've either got a knack for it or you don't. Oh, I have all the ingredients. Okay, that's helpful. I love when that happens. Makes it easy for me. I was worried I was going to have a collectible hunt. I am ever in your debt, my good blade. I have been eagerly awaiting your promised return. Have you the ingredients? Indeed I do. I see. Meat and various vegetables. These at least are familiar to me. I should hope so, though I'm guessing you probably just throw them into the fire, burn them to hell, and then eat the crispy remains, right? Which means you're going to need some lessons in basic food preparation. I shall be your most eager of students. Well, I'm already in this thing up to my eyeballs. May as well see it through. Let's head into the kitchen. That looks very pixelated. Well, it looks like curry anyway. I walked him through the process start to finish, but didn't touch the food at all. Which means this curry is completely the creation of Chef Nazane. I'll admit I was surprised at how quickly he took to it. And less surprising, he handles a knife like a pro. It could be that he's a natural-born chef. Chef? What is this chef? Is this an honorific title given to those tasked with preparing meals? Yes, basically. It's what we call people who use food to make people happy. A natural-born chef. Yeah, well, we should probably have a taste test before I start handing out stars to your theoretical restaurant. Traditionally, it's the chef who gets to do the honors. You made it, you try it. This is a customary reward. Not a reward so much, as a chance for you to decide if your food is worthy of feeding to others. Ah, it seems fitting that I bear that responsibility. this? Well, how's it taste? The immediate thrill when it touches the tongue, the burning warmth as it passes down the throat, the sense of satiety it brings upon reaching the gut, and above all, the spicy flavor that strikes the palate with the force of a punch. Exhilarating, shocking. My heart dances, madam. What manner of divine food is this? Curry. I thought we covered that part. I am truly experiencing delicious for the first time. This is the greatest pleasure I have known. My mouth screams with delight. Okay, let's not go overboard here. It can't be that good. Here, gimme. You're too crazy to have a rational opinion. Holy snot, it is really good. Actually, wow, I can't believe this, but I don't think I've ever tasted a curry this delicious. Thanks to your tutelage, madam, I have glimpsed the first hint of the secrets of cooking. My sword never rivaled that of His Highness, but my curry will lose to no Wrothian. I feel I am finally able to stand as the prince's equal. I have found a path that I can walk without shame, a self in which I can take pride. I am in your debt, most beautiful and wise madam. I swear unto you that I will never forget this moment, not my sense of gratitude and wonder. I will let these feelings drive me down the honourable path of the chef. Heh, one batch of curry and you've hit enlightenment. And you, good blade, from my blade to the recipes to the ingredients, you have done me one kind service after the next. I ask that you watch as I hone my skill as a chef. The day I perfect my craft is the day you shall feast like a queen. I thank you from the core of my being. Ah, I only just remembered. I expect you initially came looking for me at the behest of someone from the Mimir Zone Maintenance Center, correct? Well, as you have seen, I now burn with newfound purpose. I fear I cannot go back there now. I will explain that to workers there myself. However, you need only accept this humble token of my thanks. You honor me by taking it. That's a fun quest. Okay, the next one is time specific, so I need to set it to night. Yeah, I don't think he would have appreciated the recipe from the frozen pizza Manon. Like, so, something tells me that, you know, only an insane Manon is gonna like that.
Wait till you hear this.
Right, over to the Wrothian stronghold. Right, I think nighttime is the right time for the quest. I hope it is. Should be in here somewhere. Oh, I missed one. Okay, I don't see this quest. I don't see the quest. That's concerning. Let me Google it. Oh, okay, he's... Oh, wow, that really doesn't spawn on the map until you're right on top of it. Not long now until the duel. Ugh, I am a dead man. Why did it have to be like this? I only ever wanted the freedom to live as I choose. You are human. Hold, human. I would have a moment of your time and wish to hear of it from one who lives there. Oh, wait, sorry. I missed a sentence there. For I have encountered many rumors of New LA and wish to hear of it from one who lives there. so I can share a few nuggets of recent NLA news, or ask D. Ezek why he is so interested in NLA. I'm going to answer his question. You are too kind. Yes, I see. What a stimulating place. Truly, the more I hear of your city, the more amazing it sounds. I would very much like to visit it someday, but alas, I am being kept in here. But hearing your stories only makes me more determined to see it for myself. You see, we Wrothians have nothing so exciting back home. In my mind's eye, it is bustling and beautiful. Nothing like the drab gloom of a Wrothian city. Why, I wager you see new and surprising things every day. Ah, I am so envious. I would give anything to live in a place like that. And I could work as a blade, taking on whatever duties I liked, free from the stuffy Wrothian traditions and obligations. Speaking of which, what manner of work do you do? You certainly have the look of a warrior. So I can tell D. Ezek that I am a blade? Or tell him being a blade isn't all sunshine and lollipops? I'll explain. A blade? Fate truly has smiled upon me this day. So blades are mercenaries that do tasks for others, yes? Even people of other races? In that case, I would cry for your aid, mighty blade. For I have been challenged to a duel by a fellow Wrothian. My foe has the strength of many men, and while I am not one to look down from a fight, I know when I am outclassed. Is there any way you could act as my proxy and defeat my enemy for me? Blessed day. I was quite worried, you see. My foe is rather upset with me. If I fought, he'd likely beat me half to death, or perhaps even all the way. So I can tell D. Ezek he has nothing to worry about now, or ask D. Ezek how things came to this point. Yeah, I'm going to query. It's complicated. Perhaps some things are simply better left unsaid. I ask instead for you to clear your mind and focus on the duel to come. I will say, however, that my foe has not wronged me in so greatly. Try not to hurt him too much if possible. Oh, and if after your great victory you can strike a heroic pose and cry out, D. Ezek is now free, that would be perfect. Okay. These Wrothians sure like their duels, don't they? Okay, it's by Site 415. Right, actually, I've learnt my lesson. Where's my Ares? There's my Ares. Oh, that is a nice looking Kaladar. Oh, that looks good in the gold. He is late. What is he thinking? Surely he would not have turned craven and run at the last hour. Yes, human? Do you have business with me? So I can announce that I have come to fight D. Sazon as D. Ezek's proxy, or ask D. Sazon what he is doing here. I'll challenge him. What? He will not come and fight himself. Ah! Not only does he flout the Wrothian ways, he casts aside his pride as well. I have had enough. I will defeat you here and now, then go put an end to his cowardice for good. It is my responsibility as the one who brought him into this world, and while you are an innocent pawn in my son's games, I will not hesitate to cut you down. Okay, yeah, that is a cool Kaladar. I like the look of that one. But it doesn't stand a chance.
That's all it took? Nice one, guys.
Ugh, you are strong, human. But why does a warrior of your caliber serve as a sellsword for my damnable fool of a son? Now I am free of your tyranny, father. Free of your house and the Wrothian ways. My life in New LA begins now. Have you no pride at all? God damn this skell. Move! Move! You're the one who said I could do what I wanted if I beat you. Do not proud Wrothians such as you always keep their word? Thank you, Cross. I have dreamed of this forever, but you finally made it come true. So I can tell D. Ezek that I am happy for him, or ask why D. Ezek had me fight as his proxy. I'll congratulate him. You are the first one to truly understand me. A while back I told my parents I wanted to leave the Wrothian hideout and live on my own in New LA. Both of them were furious. They accused me of abandoning my duty to Prince Jiarg. We had a huge row over it, and in the end my father said I could leave only if I defeated him in combat. But then you came along and saved the day. Thanks to your efforts, I am a free man. Now I shall... The Ezek, have you no shame? Your outrageous behavior, your insults to Sazon, head of the House of D. I have seen it all. Ugh. Hello, mother. I have tolerated your shallow behavior unbecoming of a Wrothian for love of the child I bore into this world. But that ends here. And since I am responsible for giving you life, I must be the one to end it. Gas! My mother becomes crazy when she is this angered. She might be mad enough to kill me. But you won't let that happen, right? I know you can stop her. So I can tell Diesic to stand back and leave it to me, or say that I am not becoming involved in a family squabble. I'll help him. Oh, thank you, my friend, and good luck. What is your intent, human? Will you aid this fool? Then I shall end you both where you stand. Do not worry, I shall follow you in death as soon as I am finished. Now accept your fate. Okay, this bitch is crazy.
Hey, but I didn't get one of them. Don't say it, we own them.
We got him. Let's move.
Okay, they're both taken down. Yes, now I truly am free. It's just as they say, justice always triumphs in the end. My mother and father are far too uptight. It's always Wrothian pride this, Prince Jiarg that. Duty, glory, and pride can all go hang. Give me drink, dice, and dozens of dames. I'll take whatever, so long as it's fun. Starting today, I'm joining human society and doing what I will, when I will. So long, Wrothians, and good riddance. Farewell, Cross. I shall see you back in New LA. So, we get to choose here what we let him do. We can let Diesic go and rejoin humanity, or we can lecture Diesic for his disrespectful attitude. But seeing how his parents are, and they clearly don't want him to follow his dreams, I'm going to let him go. Goodbye, stifling Wrothian culture. Oh, and I shall pay you for your help once I make it to the city heroine. Safe travels to you. Okay, it looks like he's hanging out by the diner. Where is he? Where's the Ezek? There he is. He's not loaded in yet. You humans truly are amazing, running a city like this just one wall away from a monster-infested wilderness. You all have a sense of purpose, yet you live free and enjoy your own lives. I'm so very glad I escaped that miserable cave. So I can smile and tell Diesic to enjoy the freedom, or tell Diesic that life in NLA has its own struggles. I'll agree. Ah, my favorite word. From here on out, I'll not live my life for Jiarg or the pride of the Wrothians. I am finally going to live life for myself. Back home, they would have torn into me for wanting that. They'd call it shallow and feckless. But I call it happiness. Whatever comes of it, good or ill, I can accept it. Here, this is my thanks for all you've done. It's no small sum, but I'm feeling flush with cash after selling off my sword. Okay. Ooh. Time for a refill. That just splashed water all over my foot. Lovely. That's warmed up a little bit. Maybe I should have left it in the fridge. Right, the next quest is over on the man on ship.
Hey.
I believe it's this one right here, Dizing. Ugh! No! This lump of scrap is not the manner of blade I seek to make. Where am I going wrong? Is it my skill that is lacking? The quality of my steel? Or is it perhaps the fault of my fool apprentice? Well, what say you, Ginagri? What? Me, sir? If it is you, I shall not hesitate to remedy the situation. Stand still, boy. Even this failed blade should be more than enough to cleave a flimsy thing like you in twain. Master, please! You must try to calm down. I have pounded steel for years in search of a blade, keen as a razor and adamantine in strength. This marks my 10,000th attempt. You cannot expect me to look upon 10,000 steel corpses, lifeless despite me pouring my very soul into every last one of them, and remain calm. You there, human. Were you in my circumstances, you would also be crazed with rage, would you not? So I can talk to the interesting Wrothian, or keep my distance from the loose cannon swordsmith. I'm going to avoid. The smithy's fire that burns within me is enough to frighten even my fellow Wrothians. It is wholly understandable that you should fear me, and be speechless and awestruck and envious. But so be it. I shall allow you to aid me in achieving my grand dream. I have spent these 40 years hammering steel in search of an unbreakable sword. A blade that will not melt if plunged in magma, nor shatter if struck broadside by a shooting star. And yet, it exists only in the visions of my mind. But just think of such a thing existing in waking life. Is it not enough to set your heart pounding, to make your spirits sing? Now come, take my hand and let us forge this fated blade together. And on the glorious day when the sword is born into this world, you shall be rewarded handsomely, for my word is as solid as my steel. Wonderful. From this moment forth, you are my anvil and my hammer. You shall assist me body, heart, and soul. You will begin by asking the Manon blacksmith Neraf where the hardest metal and mirror is. She is learned but meek. My overwhelming presence terrifies her. Attempts to visit her have always ended in her running away. But if an exceptionally average sort such as you were to approach her, she is certain to receive you with open, scrawny arms. Right, where is she? Just below me, apparently. Yeah, there she is. Eep! No! Please let me go! Wait a moment. Oh, you're not that terrifying Wrothian, are you? Did you need something? I'm always happy to help non-terrifying people. Usually. So I can ask what Dzing did to scare Naraf so badly? And tell Naraf that Dzing sent me. Oh, query. You are concerned on my behalf? Ah, I see. Very, very kind of you. That Wrothian has been sort of stalking me. At work, at home, the man is relentless, isn't he? It's like he lives just to drag the secret to refining my patented hypersteel out of me, you know. When I informed him that information was proprietary, he began roaring about dreams and unbreakable somethings while violating my personal space. Ma? He sent you here to ask in instead? Though I guess you seem to have some common sense and basic social graces, don't you? Oh, what does it matter? I'm very, very tired of running from him, so I guess it's time to go give up. Bring me the Pugue self-destruct mechanism I require for my upcoming experiments, and I'll teach you how to make hypersteel. That's fair, right? Just hurry, okay? I need to finally be free from this personal Wrothian nightmare. And I have the material. Awesome. Love when that happens. Ah! Oh, it's just you. So sorry about that. I guess maybe the trauma that Wrothian inflicted runs a bit deeper than I thought. A while back, he came after me waving a sword around. Did I tell you that? Because he did. I was sure he was about to murder me. So I can comfort the traumatized Neraf. Or say that Dzing just wanted to show Neraf his sword. I'll sympathize. Your kindness warms me, you know that. So did you acquire that Pugue self-destruct mechanism? Yes, this will do. Wait, will it? No, yes, it's fine. Anyway, here is the recipe for hypersteel. Combine Cimmerian Cinnabar with Zagharin Cragstone, according to the instructions in that data file, okay? Pretty simple, isn't it? Oh, and this is brand new tech, even amongst us Manons, so I would appreciate if you kept it to yourself. So, what is this special sword that Wrothian is trying to make anyway? Is it really so powerful? So I can say it will cut through anything without breaking, or say that it's an impractical and antiquated weapon. I'll confirm. Wow, really? I didn't realize it was so impressive. As a technologist, I'm very, very interested. Maybe I'll have the chance to test that sword against the armor I make someday. But don't get me wrong, I still have no desire to deal with that man ever again. So please tell him to just forget all about me, okay? Right, I should go give Dzing the good news.
Greetings.
Gnagri, your smithing lacks passion. When you hammer a blade, you should be pounding the sum of your life's experience into the steel. A flimsy resolve makes flimsy steel, boy. Put the weight of your past behind each swing, unleash the full brunt of your pain. Yes, sir. I was wrong, sir. I will try to be better at life in general, sir. Yes, good. Be better at life. What are you doing just standing there? Have you also come to learn the art of the swordsmith? So I can nod with my eyes sparkling eagerly, or tell Dzing that I brought information on hypersteel from Nerath. Yeah, I'll deny. I do not want to be this guy's apprentice. He is crazy. Come now, human. No need to be shy. The truth will set you free. Though I understand my raw genius inspires jealousy in most, it is only natural you should reject me to preserve your own fragile pride. Well, no matter. Let us hear the secret of smelting hypersteel. Yes, I see. Cimmerian cinnabar in Zagrin Cragstone. A fascinating alloy. Ha! Yes, I can see it now. Their properties together would yield a blade that could cut through anything without breaking. Good, Cross. Next you will need to procure those materials. In the meantime, I shall be here meditating on the half of a lifetime I have poured into smithing. I must be prepared to put my all into the steel once it is ready. Even for a genius, this is no mean feat. Awesome! I have the materials. I love when this happens.
Greetings.
It's been happening a lot today. I suppose that's what happens when you're 190 hours into a game. So you have come. After plumbing the depths of my smithing soul, I have reached the razor's edge of enlightenment. Bring me those materials. My hammer is ready. Okay, Reggie. The unbreakable blade has ever eluded me, as if it were shrouded in a dense mist, but now I have glimpsed its true form. This shall be a masterwork half a lifetime in the making. I will forge the perfect sword in the fire of my passion. So I can ask to know more about Dzing's passion, or tell Dzing that it's time I was paid for my work. No query. Curious, eh? Well, you have done much to help me. I suppose you have earned that much. Very well, I shall tell you, as a special treat. I am driven by a motive complex in its simplicity. I think swords are awesome, especially when people fight with two at once. That is the best. So I will need to make a second unbreakable sword in the fullness of time. Then I can start thinking up special moves and what to call them. What? Why that look? Surely you don't mean to make light of the passion that has driven a 40-year career. No, you just want to be paid already. Well, I suppose that was the bargain. Fair enough. The only problem is that I am utterly broke. I've been more or less a hermit all these years. Swordsmithing is more a personal quest than a solvent business. But that is not to say I deceived you. As soon as I have made the unbreakable sword, I will be unstoppable. All the beasts of Coldrose will fall before me. I will earn enough to pay you in no time at all. So, Ginagri, prepare the forge at once. There is work to be done. Yes, sir. At long last, we will give physical form to your dream. The unbreakable blade. We embark on the creation of the awesomest sword ever forged. Oh, he has gone to Coldrose. Okay. Let's hope he doesn't get himself killed trying to prove that this thing is that great. Right, he is by Adabai Road. I'll walk right there then. Obviously, that must be the inspiration for this quest, Ben. Right, where is he? Oh, he's up here. I think. Is he here? He should be here. I don't see him. Oh, he's below me. Okay. The height on the minimap was misleading me. Oh, he does not look good. I guess he's no hero after all. Ugh. Oh, it's you. Heh, you have found me in quite a state. I took the completed unbreakable sword into the field to hunt indigents, but the ganglion turned up while I was fighting my quarry. Numbers are a cruel thing. Even the skills of a genius are for naught against so many assailants. So I can ask Dzing if he shatters his unbreakable sword, or insist that Dzing pays what he owes me. I'll query him. No matter how much armor it split or how many bullets it deflected, the blade remained utterly pristine. It is every bit the perfect sword I dreamed it would be. But now that I think back on my 40 years as a swordsmith, it strikes me that I have spent precious little time actually wielding a sword. Such is the price of genius, I suppose, but even under the tyranny of the ganglion, I was never sent to fight. Instead, I manned the forge the entire time. Small wonder I would be no match for a fearsome beast like that millipede, eh? The blackguard caught me off guard and swallowed my soul whole. I imagine you can already guess what I am about to ask of you, Then off you go. Track that millipede down and wrest my unbreakable blade from its gullet. Okay, where is this beastie? I don't see the quest marker. Oh, it's right. Okay, it's by site 516. It was right just off the top corner of my screen, so I couldn't see where it was. There it is. It's only level 39. What is with... Right, so... all of the Chapter 11 quests that I left till after Chapter 12 had a bunch of, like, level 50 and 60 enemies. But all of the actual post-game quests have had, like, level 40 ones. It's really quite weird. Right, I don't think Acne Gatling's going to do this, so... I'm going to hit it with a full blast. Yeah, it's really weird. One thing I have noticed is that the level curve in the side quest is really weird. Like, there's one quest that you unlock after Chapter 4 that's like a level 30 quest. So you can't do it until, like, Chapter 8. There's these ones, there's... Yeah, it's just... The levels are all over the place. It's weird. I mean, it's not really a... Like, I'm not, like, criticizing the game. It's not a flaw or anything. It's just a weird thing I've noticed.
Now you are a warrior.
I heard the heart-rending wails of a millipede. Did you slay the vile creature? Ah, yes. That is indeed my masterwork. Even the acids of that beast's stomach could not dull its edge. I am dearly relieved to be reunited with it. Seeing it now, I'm awestruck anew at its magnificence. A given coming from my forge, but impressive still. You have done much for me, my friend. Even I would feel remiss if I did not make some token show of thanks. Would you accept this blade instead of currency? I am satisfied merely to have brought it into existence. It is only fitting that it be wielded by a warrior of your exceptional caliber. Also, you could go start some new legends with it, which would be awesome. So, what do you say? So, I can claim the unbreakable sword as my prize, or I can say that Dzing should keep the sword. You know what? I'm gonna leave this up to you guys. Should I take the sword or not? What do you guys think? Maybe they wanted some of the post-game to be more relaxed. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that I can see the logic in that, actually. That makes sense. So, am I gonna take the sword or not? Alright then, I guess I'm taking it. My masterpiece is yours, Cross. Haha! Just be sure to thank me in your heart of hearts each time you draw it in battle. But my dreams are far from over. What new legend in sword making should I craft next? Right, I'm curious if this sword is actually any good. I'm going to go take a look at it. I can't equip it, but I can at least look at it. Here it is. Melee attack up 10. Melee attack boost 5. It's not terrible. It's really... It kind of reminds me of a greatsword from Monster Hunter, actually. I wonder if there's any builds that use this thing. I don't think many swords tend to use thermal, because ether is just the straight-up better option. Okay, there's one more Wrothian quest to do. And it's also over on the man-on ship. So I'll head right back there. You're bad at decisions. Yeah, so am I. That's why I offload so many of them to the chat. And that way, if it turns out to be a bad decision, I can blame you guys. Are you a blade? Then it is best you take care as well. The villain that defeated Nigambo, leader of my team, is a vile and bloodthirsty beast. He strikes at Wrothian and humans with equal glee. So I can ask for more information to help formulate a plan? Or say that I can handle anyone fool enough to try me? Well, given how every other fight has gone in the past, I'm going to boast. I do not doubt your skill, but even Wrothian skells have been taken down in the blink of an eye. I see that information does not faze you. I do not know if that proves strength or foolishness, but either way, you are an interesting human. Since your heart knows no fear, I would ask your aid in uncovering the party behind these attacks. Amongst the few who have seen him, one reported that the perpetrator is a Wrothian. If that is so, it is all the more reason we cannot ignore the matter. So might you accept this task? I will see that you are well paid. I thank you. And one thing further, if a Wrothian is responsible, I may know who it is. But if I am right, I must speak with him directly and learn why he would do this, even if it means my death. So I can promise to uncover the culprit, or ask who Gorogan thinks the culprit might be. I want to inquire. Forgive me, but if I am mistaken, it would mean needlessly slandering those who have done much for my people. I do not wish to speak out of baseless conjecture. As to the matter at hand, Nigombe was attacked at Headwater Summit. His assailant may still be nearby. Okay, over to Headwater Summit then. Now, of course, I know exactly who the culprit is. I've played this game many times before. And it's not that tyrant over there. I'll tell you that for free. There he is. Gizang! How are you doing, old friend?
Very well.
Ross, what are you doing here, old friend? Did you come for a match? So I can tell Gazang about Gorogan's request, or nod and adopt a battle stance? I'll explain. Do you speak true? There's a lunatic out here attacking anyone and everyone they come across. Most strange. I've been training here for a long while and haven't seen anything like that. Who have I been training with? Oh, just any strong-looking folk who pass by. Whenever I see them, I challenge them to a... Oh. I see. It appears the lunatic you are looking for is most likely me. So I can tell Gazang he should learn from this? Or insist that there must be another culprit? Yeah, I'll agree. It seems I was so wrapped up in my training that I got carried away. Or a lot. Thank you, old friend. I will go apologize at once. Oh, but before I do, let's just have a match, you and I. I think I have finally trained enough to get the edge on you. We're going to need more space in this. Let's head to the second terrain of Talon Rock. Oh, I have a warp point right there. That's handy. There he is. I'm going to see if I can do this without using my Ares. It feels more honorable, and I do like Gazang. Apologies for asking you all the way out here. After what seems to be eons spent in training, I have mastered my grandfather's ultimate technique. I need space for it, though. Training in cramped spaces back in the city only resulted in a mess. Are you ready for battle, then? I swear you do not face the same Gazang that you fought last time. So I can draw my weapon, or say that I need to prepare first. I'm ready. This technique beat back everyone who ever faced it. You're in for a hell of a show. Haha! Come at me. I am Gazang, last survivor of the 100 Hellions and inheritor of my master's sword. I draw it now. I shall show you the result of all my training here on Mirror. Everything I've learned from you. Nwah! Seath and fission, flesh and soul. Oh, it didn't give me time to read that. Thanks, game. I didn't even press A, it just skipped the dialogue box. Haha! Every one of these is me. Now test your strength against us all. So, yeah, he can make shadow clones. That's a thing he can do. That is a lot of debuffs on him. That should do him in. Not again. That move was an old 100 Hellion standby. It was my grandfather's specialty. I always thought it was amazing, but it's only since landing on Mirror that I've actually been able to perform it myself. I cannot even fathom how strong you are. No matter how hard I train, I don't feel like I'm catching up at all. This is my life, and yet I'm starting to bore of trying. So I can tell Gazang that I only won by a hair, or smirk and ask Gazang if he's giving up already. I'll encourage him. Then said hair is a mile wide. You truly put me to shame, old friend. You are the finest rival a warrior could ask for. Fighting someone as skilled as you is enough to make me forget about getting revenge. Ugh, but I still hate losing. Next time for sure. And with that loss fresh in my memory, I shall head back to town and apologize to everyone I have victimized with my so-called training. Thinking on it, I really didn't hold back on them. Do you think they'll forgive me? And looks like I have to check in with them as well. Gazang has told me everything. I had my suspicions, after all. Few Wrothians possess such strength. But I am still shocked to hear it was him, and that the attacks are all a part of his training. It is the stuff of old tales, proof that the 100 Hellions live on in our day. So I can ask about Garogan's relationship with Gazang, or mention how Garogan sounds happy about this. I'll inquire. When I heard a survivor of the 100 Hellions had come to Mirror aboard our ship, I went to meet him. When he later left the army and told His Highness he was setting off to train, I questioned his sanity. But look at him, he has returned with the strength to back up his title. I am sure his brothers in arms who departed this life are pleased. Here, warrior, I would like you to have this as thanks for making this reunion possible. I gave one of your men a terrible beating out there. Would you really forgive me so easily? It was all a part of your training, was it not? Then I am sure it was also good for Nigombe. Though if you're set on atoning, I would ask that you give my men more such opportunities to train. If that is all you want, I am happy to oblige. To be taught the ways of war by one of the 100 Hellions. I feel like I am dreaming. And you, Cross. It is great honor to have met a Hellion. Perhaps you can beg a lesson from him as well. So I can ask Gazang for another match, or explain that I've already fought Gazang plenty. Yeah, I've fought him enough. I'm going to reject. I too have had my fill of fighting for the present. But once I am stronger, I shall be coming for you. I will beat you one of these days, I swear it. What is this? You defeated Kazang? You? That cannot possibly. Sad but true. I haven't won a single round yet. I understand that space is a vast place of infinite possibilities. But to think there are warriors beyond even the 100 Hellions. Astonishing. Okay, so that is Gazang's questline done. That is one of my favorites as well. I really do enjoy most of his quests. I like his relationship with, I think his name is Tolba, the prone, that he was going to take on as an apprentice. Yeah, it's just a all-around pretty fun questline. Now, this quest isn't a fun one, but it's an interesting one. We successfully immigrated to New LA thanks to your help, Cross. And I know you have aided many of my kind since. So I can nod in agreement, or say that I haven't helped the Zarabogan that much. Yeah, I'll downplay. You speak with humility and grace. No doubt that is why we place trust in you so readily. I truly believe you are the only one to whom we can entrust this task. Please help us learn the true face of Goldbogger. So can press for Lauren for more information about Goldbogger, or press for Lauren for details about the job. I'll ask about Goldbogger. Goldbogger was a divine being who existed in our homeworld of Baden. We are taught that he bathed the planet in a sea of Voltant before giving birth to our ancestors. I have been conducting research around the clock to uncover the nature of this holy entity as he existed before the Day of Regrowth. Yet most evidence of Goldbogger's civilization was lost, dissolved in the Sea of Voltant. However, I have just recently learned that someone here on Mirror bears a piece of Goldbogger's legacy. I would like to ask you to go and accept that article from them. What do you say? Will you accept this task? Thank you. The article is currently in the hands of a Zarabogan named Talura. He is a heretic. When we fled the Ganglion, he refused to accompany the rest of us, preferring instead to live alone in Coldgross. I do not know what he will demand in exchange for the article, but I ask that you secure it by any means necessary. That one record of the lost civilization before ours could become the key to untold discoveries. It could reveal the secrets of my kind's origin and more. You must help us to know our roots. Okay, he is on... I was a little worried he was in White Phosphor Lake, because everything that the Zarabogan want seems to be there, but no, he is on Slavebird Isle. So, 507 is the warp point of the day. How do I get out of this cave? There we go. Oh, hello. You know what? Screw it. While I'm here. Why not? Oh, these are Hellion Blatters. I wonder if they have anything to do with Kazang. Right, should probably tick that one off my list. I think that was another of the Golden Blatters, actually. I'm not sure how many of those I've killed now. Right, now that the distraction's out of the way, how do I get out of this cave? Right, here we go. Ooh, brimstone rain. Scary weather. Oh dear, looks like Talura is dead. Oh, now I've begun seeing things. But why would I see a mirage human of all things? Very strange. So I can tell Talura that I'm not a mirage? Or ask Talura to explain his situation? I'll explain. Now the mirage is explaining its own existence, and rather lucidly at that. Fascinating. Huh. I won't be fooled. If you think I'll go believing people exist with zero evidence to support it, You have me confused with my fool brethren. Buddy, people do exist. You know what? I'm screenshotting that. That's that's a great quote. Well, if you're not vanishing, I may as well hold on long enough for one last conversation. Why have you come here, Mirage? What? You want me to hand over Goldbogger's legacy? Awfully presumptuous for an illusion. But fine. Bring me a Zerto diamond packed full of highly condensed Volton and it's yours. I stole it from their cathedral to prove Goldbogger never existed, but I don't suppose it matters now. If I don't devoltonize soon, that and any other ambitions I hold will die with me. Okay, looks like the Ganglion have what I need. Over in Hilal's stronghold. Don't mind me, guys. Just taking this. And then back to Slavebird Island. Hopefully with less brimstone rain this time. Yeah, this is much better weather. Ugh, can't go on. What? Strong Voltant waves nearby. Oh, I feel Voltant filling every inch of my body. It's the raw force of a true Zerto diamond. Ah! Huh? You're the Mirage I saw. Wait, did you bring me this? So I can insist that Tellura hand over Goldbogger's legacy, or ask Tellura if he's feeling alright. Yeah, I'm gonna worry. Thanks to you, I don't know that I've ever felt so thoroughly full of Volton. Which means I have a promise to keep. This disc is what you're after, is it not? Take it. Though I still don't understand why a human would desire such a thing. What? Valoran sent you? Ugh, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have handed it over so easily. Perhaps it's not too late, though. For you see, if a Goldbogger fanatic like him gets his hands on that, he'll spread dangerous rumors. So just hand it back to me, do that, and I'll prove once and for all Goldbogger doesn't exist. That's alright now, Ami. Thanks for stopping by, and have a good rest of the day. So, I can firmly turn down Tellura's request, or ask what Tellura has against Valoran. I'm going to refuse. You're no different from the other Zaruboggan, blindly believing in something nobody's ever seen. Fine then, take it. But I'll tell you now, the only thing you're going to prove with that, what's on there, is that Goldbogger never existed. Okay, back to Valoran.
Hey.
Alright, Valoran, old buddy, old pal. Here you go. Did Tellura cede Goldbogger's legacy to you? Ah, then this disc contains a record of the lost era of Goldbogger. So I can nod in confirmation, or tell him Tellura said Goldbogger never existed. I'll confirm. My heart is racing to think I will finally know the face of the one who gave us life. I will set about investigating its contents now. The long-concealed truths regarding Golbogga will soon be brought to light. Troubling. The disc is encrypted. It seems it can't be viewed in this state. I doubt anyone but Kiliran could manage to get past something this complex. I am most truly sorry to heap favor upon favor, but could I ask you to show this disc to a Zarabogga named Kiliran and ask him to unlock it? He travels Mira performing Voltant geological surveys, so I'm afraid he won't be easily found. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please, we're but one final step away from learning the truth about Golbogga. There we go. There's White Phosphor Lake. I knew it would come up. I knew it would come up. It always does. It always does. These Zaraboggans love this bloody lake. Oh, he's right by the big guy as well, isn't he? Oh, dear. Got to be very careful, because even with an Ares, this thing is dangerous. Wait. Wait, oh, he's not, is he? Oh, shit. Oh, shit, he's near the big guy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Didn't have to be like this.
You can sod off. Oh, shit. Okay. You know what? I'm going to have to try and fight him. Ah, don't do that to me. Oh, it's not quite enough. Come on. Oh, I don't think I'm going to kill him. I desperately need a cockpit time. Or maybe. Maybe. He's nearly there. Ah, I'd rather you didn't stun me. That's not nice. Come on. Come on. He's nearly dead. He's nearly dead. Oh, down he goes. Yes. Oh, it feels good to take that one down. That is an annoying tyrant. I guess I shouldn't have doubted the Ares' power. It might not have one-shot him, but it took him down. Get off me. Little fly just flew into my hand. Right, before I do anything, he's sitting on top of a teleporter. Let's see where this goes. It doesn't seem to want to... Ah, there we go. Yeah, let's do this first. Okay, so I believe this is the only way to get in here because it's floating way off the coast and it's just too small for a Skell to fit into. And then if I can get into this room, hopefully avoid... Oh, no, I'm going to have to fight this Definian. And then in here, I believe this is one of the few places that you can get a reflect augment. I can't remember what element it is. Oh, no, it was extend overdrive 10. No, there we go. Reflect ether. Yeah, that is a really rare augment. I don't think you can craft the reflect ones. You can craft the negate reflect ones. But I think all the reflect ones you have to find. Oh shit, that spawned the tyrant back. But it doesn't seem to be aggroing. Okay. Good to know. Guess it doesn't aggro on foot. Don't see many humans around these parts. What brings you here? Some nasty indigents make their homes here. It isn't the sort of place one comes without reason. So I can show Killerin the encrypted disk or ask what Killerin is doing here. I'll show him the disk. You came looking for me. Ah, they want that disk decrypted. May I please see it a moment? It's not a model that is familiar to me. I should be able to open it up, though. It shouldn't take too long. I hate to make this quid pro quo, but if you happen to go hunt the Zedom Sato stalking the area while you're waiting, I'd appreciate it. That thing has nearly had the better of me a few times now during my surveying. It's a real pain. I promise I'll have this disc unlocked and waiting for you when you get back. Do you mind? Okay. I'm gonna need my Skell if I'm fighting a Zedom. Don't know where my Skell actually is. Let's just do that. Hopefully this Zedom should be one-shottable. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, maybe it just only aggroes if you use an art near it. That might be how it works. You got him? Blessed day. Now I can finally make some real progress with my survey work. And as luck would have it, I just finished up here. Your disk is decrypted and ready to go. It looked like it holds data on Baden before the day of regrowth. It may just offer a glimpse at the face of Goldbogger, the creator himself. I'll admit that I'm curious. So you can ask Killerin if he wants to view the contents of the disk, or tell Killerin that I'm curious too. I'll query. I know Goldbogger made us, and I know that's his will we do Voltanize. Past that, my only concern is surveying the land and making it easier to carry out the mission. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of land left to survey. I pray you walk always in Goldbogger's grace. Okay, back to the man on ship then. Let's give the good news to Faloran.
Friend, no?
Well, did you find Killerin? Have you unlocked the disc? Ah, I see that its contents are visible now. Thank you so much. Russ, I can promise that your name will go down in Zaraboggan history alongside the results of this crucial research. I will start it up immediately. Oh my, this is Goldbogger. I never dreamed to find such a wealth of information intact. What? This is the true face of Goldbogger? But then... So I can ask Faloran what he has learned about Goldbogger, or keep quiet and let Faloran think. Yeah, I'll wait. Apologies, well, seeing the true face of Goldbogger just came as something of a shock. It took a moment to process. But you deserve an explanation. Just give me a moment to compose myself. Yes, so this disc does in fact contain a record of Goldbogger's appearance. It seems that many Goldboggers existed in previous civilization, and many types of them, what's more. But their appearance, those who birthed my kind and washed Baden and Voltant they were nothing at all like us. In fact, they looked like humans. At present, I can't even begin to understand what the implications of this might be. I'll need to spend more time with the data on this disc first. Regardless, thank you for all your assistance. Here is your compensation. Take it with my compliments. So he might not know the implications, but I do. They weren't humans. They were Samarians. So the Zaraboggan are just another of the races that the Samarians created. And if I may, one final question before you go. Was your Earth blanketed in the same beauteous impurity as Baden? So I can explain that Earth was plagued by pollution? Or say that Earth was beautiful and pure? I mean, it does have pollution problems, but on the whole, it's beautiful. I see. So you had just begun in your mission to shroud it in Bolton. Knowing you humans' determination, I am certain it would not have taken long. Hearing that suggests that similarities exist between your kind and our gods all the more. Wait, I butchered that sentence. Hearing that suggests that similarities exist between your kind and our gods all the more. At first, to dig up everything beneath the soil, and then lay waste to all above it, and finally, in the end, to create us. Perhaps we ought look to humans to refine their ways until they become a second race of Golbogger. Better than Mira. Nah, Mira's pretty. Mira's too pretty. And there we go. That is 100% survey rate of the man on ship. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, there are a few Affinity missions I want to see if I can squeeze in. And seeing as there's going to be some more cinematic cutscenes with some face views, I'm going to take off Cross's helmet. Just so we can see her adorable little face. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but there's lots of things on Earth that can kill you as well, so... So, you know, in reality, Mira's not that bad. Oh, that is the wrong warp point. I actually wanted Armory Alley, not the hangar. Wait, no, I wanted the barracks. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm skipping a quest there. So, the quest I want is this one right here, I believe. To serve Nopon. Lin and Tatsu's fourth and final Affinity mission.
You've been awfully pensive lately, Lin. What's up?
So I can say that I'm here to help if something's wrong, or ask if she's sick. Or support.
Oh, sorry. Didn't think I was being quite so obvious. Hey, can we chat outside a sec?
So that's it.
I didn't want Tatsu to hear it.
All right. Let's just call this a Lin mission. Team Elma is on the case.
Thanks, guys.
What are friends doing out here?
Tatsu? We just...
Is there a new job for Team Tatsu?
Funny story.
That's right. It's a mediator mission. Care to lend a hand?
Oh, of course. Elma just leave everything to Tatsu.
Elma, we had a deal.
It'll be more suspicious if we try to hide it. Just play along, all right?
If you're sure.
So, what is new job about?
It's a perfect fit for you, actually. We need to speak to the Xenos living in New LA and gather traditional recipes.
This is perfect job for Tatsu. Most important mission yet.
Okay. So, where are these Nopon then? Right, the Nopon Elder's Aid, that is Nagogo. Where is Nagogo? Nagogo here that friend is collecting Nopon cooking recipes. And friend definitely needs to look at traditional royal cuisine. The recipe has been passed down from the House of Elder to House of Elder. It involved many special rules and rites. So we can ask Nagogo about the rules and rites, or tell Nagogo that I'm here for a recipe, not a lecture. Yeah, let's press. Nagogo just wanted someone to talk to for a little while. Nagogo been dealing with Elder Nan for so long. Oh, right, I've got the recipe. So the next one is a Nopon who's always hungry. I wonder if that's the Nopon eating out of the bin. Looking at the map, that does look like the correct place for that Nopon. Yeah, it is the bin Nopon. Meh, friend is giving away food. Oh, friend is collecting recipes. Well, Pira Pira once dreamed up special recipe when tummy was rumbly. It originally thought up for Nopon traveling long road in search of customers. It used local ingredients gathered at source and need no special implements. Oh, and it's crazy nutritious. I can ask Pira Pira to hear more? And tell Pira Pira just to give me the recipe already. I'll inquire. This may not be easy for human to hear, friend is sure. First catch whatever bugs are around, anything will do. Poison is just different spice. Next, pick any nearby grass and weeds, and remember thorns and stingy bits add texture. Take all that and grind into paste atop big flat rock, then slow roast in hot sun until very stinky. After a few hours or days, friends can enjoy. This provide important protein and dietary fiber. Friend look pale. Is tummy of friend rumbly? Ha! Friend should try recipe of Pira Pira. Okay, I think we're not going to go with that one. That one just sounds wrong. And then ask for recipes from a wealthy Nopon maiden who grew up being treated like a princess. I wonder if that's Wara Wara. The Nopon eating out of the what? The bin. The bin, Ben. It's a Nopon eating out of a bin. I'm not sure what's so hard to understand about that. You know, it's a perfectly normal thing to do. Yeah, it is Wara Wara.
What's up?
Friend is in need of traditional Nopon recipes. All Wara Wara can offer is taste of home, a dish Mamapon used to make. Wara Wara grew up treated like princess. Family had money to feast on delicacies every day. The taste of Mamapon cooking was special. So we can ask Wara Wara to hear more, or tell Wara Wara to just give me the recipe already. I'll inquire. Mamapon grew up commoner. One day while Mamapon was walking through woods, ugly critters attacked caravan of Dadapon. The hippopotamuses and underlings of Dadapon were all injured. It was terrible, man. So Mamapon made meal of everything Caravan had on hand to nurse them back to health. Then she beat back nearby critters single-handed and tamed them to replace missing hippopotamuses. When Mamapon got back to camp with critters in tow, Dadapon proposed on spot. This is the amazing recipe Dadapon ate that day. Maybe someday Prince will ride into town on majestic hippopotamus and sweep Wara Wara off feet.
He's really into this.
I know, right? I'm gonna have to step up my cooking to match.
Excited to try some exotic new recipes?
Linley! Linley!
Yes, but it's not enough. I still need a Nopon recipe to die for.
Linley? Did Tatsu hear?
I still need a Nopon recipe to die for.
I'm sure the little guy will love whatever you cook, Lin.
Here's hoping.
Something wrong?
Where'd Tatsu go?
He was just there.
Huh. Maybe he got hungry and headed back to the barracks ahead of us.
So also, if Mira's making them perceive the other species as talking English, shouldn't I be pronouncing it Nopon to match the character's pronunciation when reading? No, because I am not on Mira. I'm on Earth. And I'm British. So I'm going to say it the way that the British voice Xenoblade games say it. And also, they came first. So as much as I prefer X to the other two, they are correct. It is Nopon, not Nopon. And I will die on that hill. It's telling me, apparently no one heard Tatsu, yeah.
That's Nopon writing, right?
Tatsu thankful for good times, but go on long trip now. Do not come look for Tatsu. What in the world?
You wrote me a Dear Lin letter!
We have to find him.
Alright, where's Tatsu got to? Okay. My map is telling me it's near Blade Tower, and my guide is telling me it's near the transport ship. You see, I don't have that distinction in my head. They're all just knob onto me. Rightly or wrongly. Here we go.
What do you think?
Tatsu asked me to take him to see the forgotten mining frigates in Coldros. What business could he possibly have in a dangerous place like that? I guess, yeah, I can see your logic with that one. Okay, looks like Tatsu is by Site 506. Okay, he's over this way.
Deep down, Tatsu always know. Tatsu nothing but delicious ingredient to Linley. Amazing, wonderful, best ever ingredient. So delicious that it ruined all other food for any who taste even one bite. Tatsu get hungry even just thinking of Tatsu. Wait, what was Tatsu talking about again?
Where the heck did he go? Tatsu!
This way.
Beastie not want to eat Tatsu! One taste of Tatsu will ruin Beastie for all other food! Tatsu not want things to end this way. Better eaten by friend Linley than freaky Beastie. Goodbye, Linley.
Tatsu! Tatsu, you big dummy! Why'd you run off like that?
Linley!
All right, Ugly, you asked for it. No one eats my friend.
Didn't have to be like
We should see
And he gets the Ares treatment. Oh, he survived that. Yeah, she loves him, really.
Tatsu's sorry for running away from home.
Then why?
Tatsu understand now. If Tatsu must be eaten, better to be eaten by friends and loved ones. Go ahead. Make Tatsu finest meal in history of Mira.
What are you talking about?
So delicious! Everything tastes amazing!
I'm really glad you like it.
Tatsu experienced minor misunderstanding. Tatsu thought Linley wanted to turn him into pie.
Sorry I scared you, buddy.
But then why feast?
You turned 13 the other day, didn't you?
Yes, Tatsu now full-grown Nopon.
Well, we've been so busy around here, we never got to throw you a birthday party.
Friends have party on birthing day?
It's an old Earth custom. It's a way to celebrate the moment your family gets a little bigger. I was always so happy when people celebrated mine. So I figured...
Linley!
So I can wish Tatsu a happy birthday, or tell Tatsu to eat as much as he likes. I'll congratulate him.
Friends make Tatsu so happy!
That's how birthday parties are supposed to work.
Does this make Tatsu part of Linley family?
You bet it does.
Yes! Mama Pan will be relieved Tatsu finally have wifey Pan! Tatsu do dance of matrimony!
Wife? No. We've got another misunderstanding here.
Oh, I love those two. But yeah, that is Lin's storyline and Tatsu's storyline all done. We're really bringing things to a close here. Hey, Blunter, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good one. Right, next Affinity mission I want to do is over by L's shop. Because it is in fact L's second and final Affinity mission. So I'll just grab him real quick.
We can hardly constrain our excitement. It seems we are needed.
We'll swap out Mia for a second. Oh, she's nearly at level 50. Nice. Oh, I should prepare my skells before I do anything. Yeah, here we go. The Nop on Air. L's second and final Affinity mission.
Ah, we have a customer.
Customer who has been waiting forever? Why is Tora at El's shop? Tora shopping, of course.
Indeed, good Nopon. Now, what is it we can help you find?
Tora in dire need of secret ancient Nopon remedy.
So I can ask if someone is sick, or wonder aloud if he's going to flip it for a profit. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll worry.
Very sick. Oh no! Who need this remedy, Tora? Heir to Nopon future suffering from terrible sickness.
That sounds serious.
We can only pray we have what you need in stock.
No good. Tall blue friend does not have secret ancient Nopon remedy.
Well, it is secret after all.
Luckily, Tora clever Nopon who know recipe for remedy. Tora just need help finding ingredients.
We would be most happy to aid you, good sir. And we are sure Elma and her merry band would be pleased to assist as well.
Sure. We'll do all we can to help you gather what you need.
Hooray! Nopon future saved. Thank you, friends. First, Tora need these two ingredients.
Okay, so I have the Obsidian Fragment, but not the Avita Star Wings. But you know what we can do when we have 1,400 reward tickets. We can just go buy what we need. I need to go to the barracks anyway to repair my skells, so why not? Because I have done enough farming in the last few weeks, and I really cannot be bothered to farm any more items. Actually, I'm going to go... I know what's coming up, so I'm going to go stick L in a skell. It won't help him that much, but it might keep him alive a little bit longer. Yeah, you can take Porygon, L. Why grind what you can buy? Exactly. Exactly. Alright, so I want 2 of these. Alright, let's go talk to Tora. Oh, I am pro. I am one step ahead of you. I am one step ahead of you. Let me just give you a little sneak peek of next week's stream. Where is it? Look what I have! Yes.
Yeah.
That is the special suit for Cross that I mentioned. But I'm saving it for the finale.
Hey. Good sir, we have your ingredients.
Now you can create that ancient Nopon remedy you need, right?
Something wrong? Tora had even blanker stare than usual.
I'm pretty sure that's disappointment, Tatsu.
This not enough. But Tora still need final ingredient. Guardian ether stare.
Oh dear.
You know it?
We do. The Guardian ether scale is an exceedingly rare material shed by a most singular creature.
A singular creature.
It is known as the ruler of fates. Here, see for yourselves.
Hey, it's...
That's right. We saw this creature deep inside Noctilum.
It serves as a steward of all life on Mira, and is said to cull the impure. It has never been defeated in battle.
And Tora want Team Tatsu to fight it? Tora crazy!
But it's crucial we help this sick Nopon, right, Tora?
Tora value his life above all other Nopon.
Then it's settled. We'll get you that scale.
Elma.
I won't allow the future of the Nopon people to be threatened on my watch.
Right then. It's time to go to the Divine Roost and face off against the highest leveled enemy in Xenoblade Chronicles X. Telethia, the Endbringer. Wish me luck, guys.
At last, we have arrived at the creature's lair.
So this is it.
Lindley, don't stop in middle of path. Tatsu bump. There it is!
Looks like it's noticed us, too. I'm not sure whether or not we count as impure in your book. But we'll see about which of us does the culling.
Okay. Here we go. God, I love this battle music. I don't love that it got interrupted, though. You really didn't think they were going to make us fight it, did you?
What power?
This is exactly why we counseled against coming here and provoking it.
You never said that. Is it letting us go?
so I can claim I'll be back to finish it off. I'll say that we and the Ruler of Fates understand each other. I'm gonna boast. I'll be back.
You'd need to train for a lifetime to have even half a chance. Sure you're up for it? Then I won't try to stop you.
What's that?
Wait, this is...
It appears to be a Guardian Ether Scale.
Really? Yes! Now Tora can make his remedy.
It seems we passed the test. Always nice to know the neighbors are okay with you moving in.
Hey, Chaos Observer 666, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you're having a good one. Are you a Xenoblade fan at all? Have you played X at all? Right, let's give this scale to Tora. Oh, nice. Well, I hope you enjoy Xenoblade 3 when you get the chance to play it then. And, yeah, once again, thank you for stopping by. It's always nice to see a new fan.
Tora, glad everyone returned safe. Could friends find the Guardian Ether Scale?
We did.
Oh, Tora speechless.
Come, let us ready that remedy for you. And here we go. It is finished.
Thank you, friends. Tatsu, glad to see all end well. Thanks to friends, Nopon future is secure.
Oh, and Elma, this is for your team.
What is it?
A special augment born of the remedy's creation.
Really? What does it do?
It shares the remedy's healing properties.
How in the world?
We'd like to think of it as a gift from the Ruler of Fates. It's a pleasing thought at any rate.
A gift?
Welcoming and accepting us all as inhabitants here on Mira.
What is Tora waiting for? Go give medicine to sick Nopon. Oh, right. Tora almost forget to drink it.
What? What are you saying?
Tora said heir to Nopon future had terrible sickness. Yes, very terrible. Tora, heir to Nopon future, have terrible gas after eating huge lunch. At long last, Tora find relief. Ancient Nopon remedy work wonders. Why are friends so quiet? Tora need more than medicine when Tatsu finished with him. Ah! What did Tora do?
So this little shit sends us to fight the strongest creature on the planet because he has bad gas. And Elma then goes on to call him a sweet child. No. But yeah, that is L's storyline all wrapped up. So you'll be playing it as soon as it finishes downloading. No. The game's not actually out till Friday. So that'll be the preload you've downloaded. So it just downloads the game in advance before it releases. So I don't think it'll actually let you in until Friday. Right, I'm going to see if I can squeeze in one more mission today. I need Mia. Where is Mia? Mia's not around. I really hope she's not a heart. If she's at a heart-to-heart, I'll leave this for next time because I can't be bothered to do any heart-to-hearts right now. Oh no, there she is. I'm just an idiot. It's not a preload. No, it should be. The game's not out till next Friday.
Hiya.
Get hearing Mia is Nia. I guess they are very similar names. They're one letter apart. Right, and then I need to go get Murderess.
Let's go.
I think I'll keep Elma. And then her quest is over in the commercial district. So I'm going to save real quick just because I really... Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I completely went over my head. Well, I won't say I endorse it because I don't, but enjoy the game. I mean, I'd rather you not pirate a new release, but you know, who am I to stop you? Have fun, is what I'm saying. Right, serial thriller, Murderess's third and final Affinity Mission.
Yeah?
Come with us. We'd like to question you about some homicides.
So I can tell the Murderess I knew it would come to this, ask if the Murderess is being formally charged, or break down and admit that I did it. No, I'll query.
Wow, keeping your cool. I'm impressed. But random accusations piss me off, so start talking.
We have 8 homicide victims, all of them Blades.
Blades? Which ones?
Otis, Yolanda, 6 others. Names ring any bells?
Yeah. Damn. They were lowlifes, but...
All the deceased share a common trait. They all worked with you at some point. Folks claim you're grabby with mission rewards. We have a stack of such complaints. We also hear that you once shot someone in the back during a mission. It's reasonable to think all that earned you a few enemies. And then there's the whole Murderess alias you go by. So yeah, we're suspicious. And more than a little.
So I can claim that a Definium must be behind it, like with Hope, or say that the Murderess would never do something like that. I'm going to argue.
Yeah, that does seem likely, doesn't it?
It's a possibility we're pursuing. But we still think it's best if we asked you a few questions.
Fair enough.
Then if you'll please follow me.
Hold it. Sure, the Murderess will rob you blind, and she's a generally horrible person. But there's no way she killed those people. That would mean giving up on her dream. And we all know she'd never do that.
Irina?
I understand your concerns. Again, we're simply taking her in for questioning.
But she's got enemies everywhere, especially in the top brass. Who's to say she won't be given a permanent residence in the brig?
So you want us to ignore a suspect? What happens when another Blade dies?
So I can tell the officer that he needs to build a stronger case, or offer to find the real killer myself. I'll propose.
Boom. Perfect. Now we can even go look for him together. I owe Yolanda and the others that much.
Now just a minute. I can't let a suspect waltz off and start...
What's the problem? You've got Irina.
Huh? Oh, I see. You mean you want me to go find the killer?
Oh.
All right, I'll do it.
Please, kitten. That isn't even funny. You're staying here as collateral. Then if I run, Officer Friendly here can throw you in prison forever.
What? I do not remember agreeing to that.
You believe I'm innocent, right?
I might believe you. But I guess if she goes along, it'll be okay.
So there you go. We'll go find the perp and be home for dinner. Let's go. We need information. Let's start by hitting up Eleonora.
No, I have no problems with you guys discussing it in chat. Like the whole, you know, I'm not going to get into the debates of piracy or not, but if you want to discuss it, I have no problem with that. It's, it depends if Twitch has a problem. I don't imagine Twitch would really enforce it that much. So, yeah, you guys go ahead. That's fine to talk about. But yeah, enjoy the game though. Hopefully it's good.
Hey.
Murderess, listen. There are some mediators looking for...
Yeah, we know. We're playing sleuth now, thanks to the selfless intervention of a certain blade.
Oh, then I guess you came here for intel, huh?
Right. So give me all you got.
I've got nothing. Sorry. All I know is that you're the investigation's prime suspect.
Wow, they really don't trust me.
But I believe you didn't do what they say you did. Let me look around on my own, okay?
Thanks. We'll ask around town while you're at it.
All right. I'll start digging up leads ASAP.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't think Twitch would care that much. Okay, so they're in the prospectors section. I don't actually know where the prospectors section is. But yeah, I do concur with Iron Pro. Monolith need all the money they can get. So, I heard the victim died after being shot in the foot and temple. If I were you, I'd avoid going anywhere alone whenever possible. The next one is on the ledge past the Mimiazone Center. Yeah, that's true. Let's just hope Nintendo don't have ninjas in my chat. Although, to have ninjas in a Xenoblade X stream would mean acknowledging that X exists. And we all know they're not going to do that. Oh, I think I just jumped over the guy. The victims of the serial murderer were all killed in one of the same two ways. What do they have in common? And what is the murderer possibly hoping to achieve? And then finally, go to the hangar for this one. I mean, it's decently sized, but
Hear me out.
you know, they still need more money. They make great games. I want to see them do well. Okay, so it's somewhere on this road. I heard the men who were killed were all shot in the right thigh and between their eyes. That's completely insane, right? It has to be the work of some mad Xeno.
Hey.
What did your search turn up?
I've got a question for you. Were all of the male victims shot in the right thigh and between the eyes?
That's what I heard. And the women were all shot in the foot and temple. Pretty weird, huh?
So I can claim that the bodies are a message, or guess at the ganglia behind it. I'm going to assert.
I could buy that the killer is trying to say something with this. They just have no idea what that is.
I've got it. Right down to the perp's name.
You do?
It's Dale Gibbon. The bastard who killed my parents.
What? How can you be sure?
My father was shot in the same way as Otis and the other men. And my mother, the same as Yolanda and the other women. Even the number of victims lines up. It's just like what happened back on Earth.
Wait, you're saying a serial killer made it onto the whale?
He was captured and sentenced to death. But it has to be him.
Murderess?
There's no way this isn't about me. He's sending me a challenge. This is my dream. Not a day goes by where I don't.
So I can offer to put a bounty out on Gibbon, ask the murderess if she's planning revenge, or tell the murderess that I thought her dream was to restore her family name. I'm gonna worry.
Of course I am. I swore to kill the bastard the day he gunned my parents down.
You can't just go kill somebody in cold blood. It's illegal.
Oh, right. And where was that law when he killed my parents, huh?
That's not the... Hey, you have to help me stop her.
So I can tell the murderess to consider Arena, tell the murderess that killing Dale Gibbon could impact her other dream, or tell the murderess that I'll go with her. I'm gonna persuade.
She has nothing to do with this. If I kill a guy and go on the run, that's my business.
She's serving as collateral for you, murderess. Are you going to hang her out to dry?
Of course not. They're not actually gonna keep her locked up. Once I kill the guy who did it, they'll let her go.
Murderess.
I made my mind up about this a long time ago, so stop trying to convince me and tell me where he is.
Look, I have a couple of leads, but I don't know if any of them are this Gibbon person.
If you say one of those suspects is me again, I will kill you.
Let's see. So, one is an interceptor named Martin, who's currently somewhere in Silvalum. The other is a prospector named Dart, whose last known whereabouts were out in Oblivion.
So one of those two men is actually Dale Gibbon?
Right.
Thank you, Eleonora. Let's go. That monster stole my future. It's time for me to steal his.
That voice doesn't sound like a villain. Well, that is because Murderess isn't a villain. She's just misunderstood. Right. I happen to know that Martin is the correct choice, so I'm going to Silverland. Right, where's my scale? There it is.
Dale Gibbon. You've changed faces, but looking at you still makes me sick.
Ooh, it's been a while since anyone's called me that. Glad to see you finally caught on, Princess. I've been leaving you love letters for a while now. It hurts to be ignored.
Oh, I know. We've been finding them all over. And now I'm going to show you true hurt.
Ooh, what fun. I never thought the Effinger girl could still be alive, let alone here.
I could say the same for you. What's a death row inmate doing alive and well on Mira?
There's more crooks in prison than just the inmates, Princess. On the whale, too.
So you ran like a coward?
Damn straight. I specialize in killing. Dying isn't my game. I made deals with every devil that'd listen until I was on that ship's crew. But turns out living as a miniosome is barely different than being dead. How do I know who's inside all the people around me? Are they even human? Maybe New LA's crawling with puppets and I'm the last true man. Isn't that sad, being alone so far from home?
Didn't know you were so sensitive.
What? You want it boring? I'm a serial killer, for hell's sakes.
Then tell me, why does an anachronism like you start killing again?
I told you, I'm surrounded by puppets. They never seem worth killing.
Ah, and then you saw me.
Yes, and calling yourself the murderess. Even as a minion, so I knew you the minute I saw you. You look just as I remember, shaking in terror, ready to wet yourself. I saw you. I started having dreams about killing the last of the Effingers.
I'm your dream? What an honor. Give it another 5 minutes and I'll be your nightmare.
Try me, princess. I'll flay you and all your little puppet friends.
Right.
But I didn't want to fight.
Oh, hey, it's the Rexoscale theme. Anyway,
Could use a little help here.
we know how this all goes down. No Skell stands a chance against the Ares.
No, this isn't. All I wanted was to see you break down, to see your terror turn to despair.
How's it feel being pushed to the brink of death?
Are you going to kill me?
What do you think?
You've never killed before. Not in cold blood. Surely you don't want to become an actual murderess?
Believe me, I hated you enough to want to kill you. But ironically, it was that hate for you that kept me alive. It was that hate that made me strong. I took that title to remind me that vengeance would someday be mine. I fed off it.
So, you're going to spare me, right? You wouldn't be standing here today if not for me.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm here because of people like Eleonora and Irina and my friend here. I'm here because they believed in me.
So I can tell the murderess I'm glad she seems to be coming around. Or ask the murderess if she's sure she doesn't need vengeance. I'm gonna praise.
I was never a murderer to begin with. There are plenty of other ways to get vengeance without having to change that. I won't kill you, Gibbon. But you will die. Out here. Alone.
Wait! You're leaving me here? Please, no! Take me back home to New LA. I'll do anything you want. Anything!
Sorry, pal. You never had a home. Come on. Let's go ballerina.
Sharon, wait! Sharon!
Sharon Effinger is who I was. But until the day my other dream comes true, it's not who I am.
Stop!
Right. Let's go rescue Irina.
Murderess, you actually came back. Surprised? You thought I'd run for it?
Of course I did. I thought you'd be clear on the other side of the planet by now. So where's the perp?
In some monster's gut. Or its crap.
Such a dirty mouth for a princess.
I had a bad influence. You should meet her.
Maybe we can all grab a drink.
Sounds like a plan. You're in too, right?
So I can say that I'll come if Arena buys, say that I'll come if the Murderess buys, or offer to buy drinks for the ladies. Yeah, you know what? I'll treat them.
Really?
You know we're not gonna hold back, right?
Yeah. Hope your wallet is ready for this.
Mother, Father, keep watching me. I'm gonna need a lot of help along the way. But one day, I'll restore the Effinger name to glory here on Mira.
And there we go. That's the Murderess's storyline done. So, one last thing to check. Just want to see how Mia's doing, affinity-wise. Okay, 4 hearts. Nice. I need to do a bit of grinding to just max her out, but yeah, she's pretty good. But I think it's time to start wrapping this up. I've been going for long enough. I really need the loo. Whew, what a good stream. Got a lot done today. Oh, hey, it's one of those. Mount viewers is the new thing now. I'm good, thanks. I'm good. I don't need to buy followers. I'm pretty good. He does indeed suck. He does indeed suck chaos. Right, so yeah, that is going to be it for today. But to tell the truth, there really aren't many quests left. There's the Nop on God related quest. There's, of course, Mia and Elma's final Affinity missions. There's a tournament mission. And then last and certainly least, there is the Blood Lobster mission. Next week is going to be the final stream of Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's been a long journey, but we're finally at the end. But that's for next week. For now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I will be back next Saturday at around my usual time of 6 PM with some more Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm not going to raid today because, honestly, I cannot hold this any longer. I need to go to the toilet, like, right now. So, have a good evening, have a fantastic rest of the weekend, and have a great week too. Bye!